folks, welcome to Loud Equals Funny, episode 65.
Oh man, we got a nice round number.
Yeah.
All those other numbers, squares.
We're living in a post-Shadow the Hedgehog 2 society, everybody.
Yeah,
God, soon we're going to be living in a post-2024 election society. I can't wait.
Very
this is the last episode before the election, folks. We're almost free.
Finally.
Means the political news cycle will probably, hopefully, end here.
Oh no,
I really hope.
We're still in the culture war.
Yeah. Plus, if
but it'll be less.
We'll wait until after January 15th. If nothing bad happens after January 15th, we are out of the 2024 election cycle. Finally.
I guess
so.
I'm just assuming Trump might do another January 6th. I don't know.
Yeah, I think either way, something bad's going to happen.
I'm not entirely sure we're out of the 2016 election cycle at this point.
Honestly, yeah.
We're still seeing fucking Hillary Clinton out there for fucking, like, she actually campaigned, and it's like, no, get back in your hole. Get back in your
Remember,
fucking
Pokemon go to the polls.
I've heard of people who really still want Hillary to be the nominee for the Democrats.
Insane.
That would be so funny if that just happened. Like,
no,
last week, Kamala has to drop out, and it's Hillary Clinton and Bill Gates as her running mate.
Oh god,
it's gonna be the best.
The thing is, go on.
I was gonna ask because you mentioned Shadow. You played the Sonic Shadow, right?
I finished the Shadow game.
Yes.
How is it?
I mean, it's the best Sonic game in a long time. I mean, it's
is that
that's
saying
enough for
much?
me?
No, it is actually saying something because it's got really good animation. And the Sonic games have had, like, shitty animation for a while now, but, like, Shadow Generations, it's got animation that's, like, it'll do a zoom in with, like, a dramatic pose, and there'll be, like, you know, speed lines or whatever. Like, it has presentation. It doesn't just feel like robotic, modern Simpsons 2-frame animation, Marge turning her head, fucking,
well, it's like in Sonic Frontiers when you do the, like, homing super attack, it goes like do, and then it hits the enemy. Like, there's no animation or fluidity. It just, like, everything clicks into place.
Yeah, there's a period, I think it was during one of the boss fights, where I was just like, I was streaming my whole playthrough of it, and I was like, the reason this is good is because they took my advice and they got somebody from the Yakuza team to work on a Sonic game, finally. Like, I know that if you go through the credits and you cross-reference with a Yakuza game, you're going to see some names there, and it's going to be like, oh, they got, like, a cutscene director or something from one of the actual good games that Sega makes, and is now making a Sonic game, and it's like, it's got a number of recreations of, like, you know, various Sonic levels. It manages to make Forces level fun, which is unbelievable.
Wow. That's impressive.
It manages to, but what's more impressive, it has a level based on Sonic Frontiers, and it actually manages to make the art style of Sonic Frontiers look like an art style, which that's unbelievable. And it's also a pretty cool level. And then, it also has like an open hub area that's like not, it's like an original area, and it's kind of like it's much better than Frontiers. It actually looks like a Sonic level, and it has like fun movement, and like the actual control of Shadow is like the best that a Sonic game has controlled in 3D since, like, probably Adventure 2, I guess. Like, I don't know. I mean, SA2's got a lot of problems, but, like, moving Sonic around really isn't one of them. And every game since, it's been like, he's too slippery in Heroes, he's too slow in 06, and all of the ones after have, like, the weird momentum problems. All the Boost games have, like, trouble with moving around, but Shadow is, like, the first one that finally... It also has the best side-scrolling Boost gameplay. like all of them, Colors and Unleashed and the original generations, they all have like stages or areas at least where it's like Sonic goes across rails and it's side scrolling and there's like a wall jump or whatever. And usually Sonic's controls are really bad for those. And you jump and it's this like really awkward like jumping physics arc thing that's just like terrible and hard to. He like speeds up too fast but also starts at too slow of a like initial speed, and it's always like annoying. But Shadow actually has like good movement. You can like do platforming at a decent speed. It doesn't feel like you need to stop the whole fucking game just to jump across a platform or whatever. It's really impressive, and I'm really hoping that they can just carry on with. I really hope that the next game allows them to just do new things and doesn't have to rely on Remember This, because they can really do a lot better than Remember This. And the worst stuff in Frontiers was Remember This. Baines exited the scene.
I just saw him
Bye bye.
standing up and leaving.
Bane has
XQC
melted
mode.
into Call of Duty at this
Hassan
moment in time.
mode.
Yeah,
Hassan
unfortunate.
mode,
Yeah, no, but it's good. I recommend.
Because I remember in Forces, all the 2D stuff is literally just hold to the right and press the boost button. Like, you don't have to press any.
That's the whole game, really. I mean, and then the Frontier, the Shadow version of the Forces level. Yeah, I mean, there's like multiple paths. There's like times where you have to. It's got the best gimmicks in a Sonic game in like a long time, because instead of like stupid wisp power-ups or whatever, you just have like chaos control. You can just stop time, and it also stops the level timer, so you can like try to chain together your chaos controls so that you basically like completely stop the timer for as long as you can. It's got a lot of tech. It's fun, and I really hope that the next game is like a full game that moves like Shadow and has the moves like Shadow and has the moves like Shadow.
I was thinking it, but I was like,
I could feel it coming. Yeah.
But the white space level, it's like more fun. Everyone always says in Frontiers like, oh, it looks like shit and the story's kind of lame and whatever, but at least it's fun to run around. And I'm like, no, it isn't, because Sonic sucks and he controls like shit. And Shadow doesn't have that problem. It's actually just fun to just run around and explore the void. I did all the levels and the story stuff, and that was all really good time. Great bosses. Some of them are a little too gimmick heavy, but really good spectacle fights. They look a lot better than Frontiers too. That was another thing. People really like the boss fights in Frontiers, and it's
I didn't get that.
Well, they're pretty cool, but they just don't look that amazing. I've seen a lot cooler things. They do look very Unity tech demo in a way. And Shadow just doesn't have that. It looks like a real video game, and that's the highest praise I can give to it for a modern Sonic game.
Is it in... Speaking of Unity, is it in Unity?
I don't think so. I think it's probably Unreal or whatever.
Okay.
But I'll also say...
Because wasn't, really quick, wasn't Frontiers in Unity?
I don't think so.
I'm
not
sure.
sure.
I'm mixing one of them up.
There's some modern
Hedgehog engine 2.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It's the Boost Game engine, which is the Hedgehog one. The game is not full price, by the way. It's like you get pretty much the best 3D Sonic game and the new best 3D Sonic game for. I think it's like $50 USD. I got the deluxe edition for the extra skins and stuff, so it came to like. It came to like 90 with tax for the bonus thing, which is like less than some games at full price before tax. So I mean,
yeah, that's like normal game price up here is 93.
Yeah, and it was nice. It's nice to get anybody who's like who doesn't know much about Sonic or whatever, you got to pick up fucking Shadow Generations. It's the perfect mix of everything. You're gonna get the ultimate experience, and then also play Mania too, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. Okay, so
Sonic's back, motherfuckers, and so Shadow.
Fuck yeah, $50 for Sonic Shadow Generations, and then $60 for Digital Deluxe here in America.
I gotta say, negative shoutouts, by the way, to the Digital Deluxe, because there is apparently there's two skins that come with it. There's Sonic Adventure skin for modern Sonic, so he looks like low poly Sonic Adventure model. There's Shadow's original design Terios, which is pretty cool, and I like that. And then there's apparently a low poly classic Sonic model that is not available on PS5 for some reason.
Yeah.
You can get it on PC, but apparently you needed to like sign up for some fucking newsletter back in July or something. And I gotta say, this is like my specific autistic hyperfixation is really wanting the official low poly 3D Sonic game that never existed, like Extreme or whatever.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm being denied my fucking hyperfixation right now is really pissing me off, I gotta say.
Have you seen that builds of that have leaked of Extreme?
I mean, I don't really want Extreme. It looked like garbage.
It
but
did
yeah,
look like garbage, but...
Look at this little fella. I wanted this guy. This little low poly. It looks like Sonic R. It's great. Look at this little fella.
Oh shit! I can feel the sunshine.
Hey, it says by November 1st, so you can probably still get it.
Oh, it's Sonic Jam. Okay.
Oh, I can still get it. Okay, maybe I will get it. I think I already did subscribe to their emails, though. I had to do this same shit for the soap shoes for Frontiers. What do you mean?
Oh, true, yeah. Well,
give me my shit!
There is an even stupider version of this, where for the new Dragon Ball game, in Japan only, you can get a magazine, you can get V-Jump, and if you buy it, it comes with a code for a DLC in the new Dragon Ball game.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, no one outside of Japan can get access to this DLC, which it doesn't do much, it just changes like the way the aura looks, but it's like, I'd like that.
Yeah.
It's a free DLC. I'd like it, please. I can't go buy the magazine to get it.
Let me see if I can find. I got one similar. Well, just keep talking. Oh, here it is. So yeah, they've got a COD skin. It's the same way. It's only for UK customers. I'm like, I actually really want this one. Fuck.
Gross.
But it's for being like a part of a UK phone plan. But this skin actually looks kind of cool, and I'm like, God damn it! I would have totally.
Bane thinks this looks cool.
I think it looks cool. This is $7.
Bane really wants to just let it load. There it is.
Yeah.
Bane thinks this looks cool. Bane, this is Bane's drip. He wants to go out like this.
And I want to play a multiplayer shooter dressed like
that.
I
mean, hey, listen. It's Halloween. You know, we don't judge based on what people wear.
Shoutouts to Devil Tristan, by the way. Your tiger uppercut is unparalleled.
Hey. True. I'm Team Magma. Fuck you. I challenge you to a battle. I send out my Pokemon, a Halo Wraith.
Ooh, hell yeah!
He's not a Pokemon, but fuck you.
I decided to dress as I Praise in Shadows. I didn't shave.
Why would you choose to do that?
Yeah, I was gonna like unwash my hair, like leave it looking shitty, but I was like, nah, I didn't end up doing that. So yeah, really quick. I guess. Oh, Gabe, were you muted?
No.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were talking, but there's no.
I was muted. I was busy getting head from your mom's.
Damn, that sucks.
Probably not great.
Oh, I also have things to show.
Ooh.
Oh no.
These are SHAQ gummies.
SHAQ-alicious.
Heard about these.
I saw those on the clearance at my Walmart. I didn't get them.
And
where are they?
There's 2 bags, and we're going to be taste testing them throughout the episode.
You both have found these at clearance shelves. It's not...
Yeah, this is reduced.
Hey, it's better than Lunchly, apparently.
These are cheaper than these.
Yeah, we should talk about that. Lunchly was found with mold in it. Because
I think we mentioned it last episode, but we didn't really
touched on it a little, but I think the situation has gotten crazy, as the kids say.
Has it?
It has. So they promoted this. I mean, obviously, when you have no preservatives, this is kind of what's happened. What's going to happen? They advertise
it feels like
their
a
food
Swedish fish.
Oh, that can't be good. That's not going to be good.
All right, we're gonna try the peach one.
Tell me when to go full screen. I'll go full screen. All right, let's see your face. That's okay.
Which one is this?
It's a peach.
This is peach. It's
Mm.
fine.
Is it like a
It's-
sour peach thing? One of
No,
those
it's just
fuzzy peaches?
peach.
All right,
Oh.
here's what I'll ask. Like, would you compare this to like Lifesavers gummies or like what kind of gummies? We're talking?
Tougher than Lifesavers gummies, but not as
Ooh.
tough as Swedish Fish.
Okay, I don't really like tough gummy items when it comes to
Yeah.
food.
Not big on the texture, but the taste is like, it's not very strong, but it's good. You
So
know,
is it shaped like SHAQ's hand or something?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay,
like this is a blue one, and it's just SHAQ.
that's pretty
Don't-
good.
Ignore my awful fucking nails.
Can you like position it so it's over your face?
Oh,
Hey
hell
guys,
yeah.
it's me, Shaquille O'Neill.
Well, now you just look like
Yellow?
Thanos. I mean,
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
see, here's the thing. You know, if these look like the you know, the souls in Devil May Cry.
Yeah, they look like fucking orbs.
yeah.
Blue orbs.
All right,
That's fucking great. All right.
gotta use these to fucking upgrade shit.
When's the Best Buy date? Really quick. When's
Best before.
Yeah.
Is that best before fucking September of next year? So this was on clearance because nobody bought it.
okay? That's bad. I guess
Because
that's
usually Kroger, like, they put reduced prices on stuff that's like about to expire, but this is good for another full year.
So yeah, it
Well,
must be
Tristan.
literally they just were like, nah.
If you
I
check
will
what
pull
I
that up.
sent, yeah, because
Wow.
this is actually very relevant. Also involving Kroger and involving the Lunchly situation.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna try the orange one.
Okay.
Look at that. That's a red. That's just a red orb.
That is
That's a
literally
red
just
orb.
red
I'm
orb.
gonna use this to buy a fucking I don't know, new move.
Oh yeah.
See, okay, so
So
That tastes exactly like orange Jello. That's
Oh, really?
crazy. Yeah,
okay,
I like
that's
that.
interesting. Yeah, here we go.
All right, so our at Lunchly is being discontinued. Was just sent this photo that appears to show an at Kroger store has the Lunchly Turkey Stackums marks as discounted. If this is true, why so soon after the initial release? Where are the Turkey Snackums?
So yeah. So what I
You
think
got
is,
me.
what I think is happening, and this is just my like, you know, just leave the situation. Yeah. I think they've realized with the moldy cheese thing, are like, yeah, we have to add some preservatives. No
Yeah,
matter
so
what,
they're just-
I really think they're
They're
going to
getting
have
rid
to
of all
add.
of their stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, the situation for them is, to put it best, not great.
Yeah.
Do I think they'll outlast this? I think they'll outlast this just because
for sure.
the fan
In the
base
same way
of
that like
them-
Prime has outlasted like the
The
having
lead.
dangerous chemicals in them.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so these
Ooh, here we go. What are those?
are sour. And I'm gonna try these after I try the blue one, but I'll give it a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're-
We want to give it some time.
Yeah,
But yeah, no.
I was too gung ho on trying the orange one so soon.
So I don't know. I think I mean Lunchly had a good idea with not wanting to put preservatives in. That's all well and good. I'll say that.
It's fine. Yeah, sure.
The problem is it's much
Having
like
it be
the,
like
you know the people that are like the raw milk people, where it's like no, there's a reason why you have certain things. There's a reason why preservatives exist. There's a reason why pasteurization exists.
molding your
Yeah.
cheese is really good if you're having like a nice blue cheese. Otherwise, like on mozzarella, no.
Yeah, I should not see
God,
mold on
no.
mozzarella. Or cheddar. Cheddar should not be moldy.
Yeah, cheddar shouldn't be moldy.
Probably not. No.
Only like the fancy cheeses should be moldy, and even
Very
then,
few
make
types of
sure.
cheese. Yeah. You wanna-
And it's like, look, they can keep the quality of the turkey and all that, because it seemed like the meat was relatively decent quality from every review I've seen.
George Lopez.
I
George
see
Lopez.
it, yeah. Latinos and Mexicans. Maybe we shouldn't.
I need to know why. Okay, I need to know for my
different-
own sake why George Lopez is trending. I just need to know.
I'm haunted here. Really quick, I guess I'll bring this up while I got time to stall. I weirdly I went to a vape store recently and bought something that had the joke. It's a Joker vape. I bought the Joker
The
vape.
Yonkler vape.
Oh, yeah,
A deal
yeah,
just for
yeah,
me.
yeah,
This looks
right,
nothing
yeah,
like
the
something I would
Joker.
wear. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Get
The
outta
George
here,
Lopez
Amazon.
thing isn't bad at all, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
So-
I'm just slow on looking it up.
I've got a really cover this up to get this to work with this. So yeah, it says Elf THC. It's from Elf Bar, the people who make typically. Yeah, hey, there you go, Elf Bar. So yeah, this is an Elf
I've heard of them.
THC. Haha Psycho Punch is the name of the flavor. It literally says Haha Psycho Punch. It's not going to show up very well on here. I don't know why, and it looks entirely AI generated. I'll say that. Like when you,
Yeah, it's very, very AI. In fact,
Yeah,
actually, give me a sec. I'll pull up the picture.
yes, I get to look at my shitty desk or not desk counter.
That's fine. Mine's fucking fake marble, which is I think the trashiest thing ever.
As someone who's been getting more into the vapes and stuff, I do feel like there's probably some good deal of overlap with the AI enthusiasts.
There's a bit.
No, I don't know.
The print quality is kind of whack.
I have a feeling this isn't actually an Elf Bar. This seems like one of the many bootlegs that you hear about. They're probably just taking the name.
The thing is if you can zoom in there, it does have a little trademark, a little TM. So I think
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
The Harry Potter Obama Sonic backpack probably had a trademark somewhere.
That should.
It might have. It should,
smart,
honestly.
If you're smart, they would have trademarked that.
Also, I like that it's called Haha Psycho Punch, but the haha isn't capitalized. We're not that crazy.
Yeah, it's not full cap. Capital the H, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a haha. Haha.
So how is it?
It's pretty decent. It got me really fucked up on Friday.
Nice.
But that's all I really have for that one.
I like the first response. You posted it in the general chat in our Discord, in the Loud Equals Funny Discord, and the first response is Gabe saying, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah, that's accurate.
Someone
Let me get a picture of the bag.
Someone said that you're the choker.
Yeah,
the Joker choker.
Yeah, I sent it.
I hope it doesn't make you choke.
The choker. It doesn't make me choke. Actually, it's pretty.
Yeah,
smooth.
Like it has like the waxy
and
wavering lines of AI.
It's got like
the eyes are very. Yeah, they're like very slightly off. Yeah. The fingernail doesn't look like a human finger. It looks like his. It looks like
crooked.
His it looks like his like finger is twisted
like a line
down
through his fingernail.
Oh my god! Thing is, you wouldn't notice it if you're just looking at it like this. If you're looking at it with your eyes, but zoomed in. Because I think I got into the 3x zoom here.
Yeah.
It's currently actually really not zoom. Like it's just a massive resolution picture.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the camera that I have on the phone, because there's one that gets to like 3x zoom, so it's like I think that's what I got with that. Yeah,
I like that they only had one image of AI Joker, so they flipped it for the other side. So this one's he's just the fucking Count from Sesame Street.
Oh, true. Yeah.
By the way, minor update here. I have now sent the email twice for the Sonic skin, and I'm getting nothing.
Damn. I'll sign up.
Maybe you gotta wait like 30 minutes.
I'll sign up to tonight on every account that I can and just spam it. Hopefully. All right, let's go into one of your stories, Tristan.
Oh yeah, I have stories.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
That's right. That's the way this show works.
So, y'all know Denuvo?
Yeah.
They recently, one of their leads recently did an interview. Basically, all right, let me find the exact quote. Basically, we don't like having a bad reputation. It's just the gamers that want to steal their games.
Oh boy.
I mean,
yeah, I'm all
like I'm not going to pretend that I don't. I mean, another big game that came out recently for me was East 10 Nordics, which
came out.
Yeah, well, it just came out in the West. It was out in Asian countries for a while, but that one doesn't have Denuvo, so you bet your fucking bottom dollar that I didn't spend $90 on it or whatever. But yeah, all the Sega stuff recently has had Denuvo, so the fact that most of the big games this year that I've wanted have been Sega has been unfortunate.
A shame.
Well,
Yeah.
trying.
But it's like, yeah, it is effective at doing what it needs to do. It's just that it's also like it's like copyright hell. And it sucks. I mean, Persona 3 Reload in particular, just frequently, like I tried to play it on Xbox Game Pass for free, and it just wouldn't let me for some reason. So I wound up having to buy it, and then like it frequently will still just be like, oh, your Steam API doesn't work, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is just a great extra little thing to have to do before I play Persona 3. I love it. Good little ritual.
It's one of those things that, like, also, like, things like, what's that game? Metaphor, how it got cracked, like, that means every demo going forward, that's gonna have fucking Denuvo. Get ready for
Really
that future.
cool. So, the interviewer here said, in a recent public statement, you, the CEO of Denuvo, said, we will stop letting every claim about our product go unanswered. What claims are you referring to? And the CEO replies, it's basically really about the stuff that's posted in the community. So you just need to check out the Steam forums, for example. Very toxic, very hostile environment. If a game announces to use any of our products. If you check the Steam forums, all of the claims are popping in. SSDs are destroyed by our solution. I hate that they call it a solution, by the way. But I haven't found any claims that SSDs have been destroyed, like actual verifiable claims. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there was a big like hubbub about it a while ago. I haven't found any real verifiable stuff about that. Yeah. However, continuing, the usual performance topics, and we simply don't want to leave the floor to these people who are posting all things about us anymore. We also want to be there. We want to also be there for a person who has not heard about us before. We also want to share our opinion on these topics, and also act as a trusted source of information. I think it's really funny that he's saying, "Oh well, you know, all these performance claims. Oh, they're hubbub. They're whack. They're stupid.
Yeah, they're unfounded.
They're verifiable. Go over to fucking Digital Foundry, any other fucking like video. Denuvo actually affects performance.
Yeah." And it's like, if it only affected performance at a small amount, people wouldn't give as much of a fuck.
Exactly.
It's that it actually does fuck with performance a lot.
Well, again, I've been playing Persona 3 Reload, and it'll often just have bizarre little performance hiccups where it's like running fine, no problems, 60 FPS, and then just for like 2 minutes it'll decide to be like 20 FPS, and I don't know why.
Yep.
And I don't know if that might just be the game, like optimization, but it might be Denuvo. I don't know.
I was going to say before, Resident Evil 8, you know, very graphically impressive game. Yeah. When it first launched with a D, I'm a little tired.
You're good.
When it first launched, whenever the Demetress daughters were around with all the fly effects and stuff, I think my game ran at like 2 seconds per frame. It was rough. This was at lowest settings. Nowadays,
now you can probably run it pretty fine.
Yeah. Now that Denuvo's been patched out, I get like 20 frames, which is not great. But at the very least, I can not fucking be killed by them because I couldn't see what was happening.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, like, it's only hurting them in the long term, really, because, like, yeah, for some people, they can wait it out. They can wait out the Denuvo, you know, either a patch from developers or a, you know, crack eventually, but it really,
I mean, we've been talking about Sonic a lot. Fucking Sonic Origins and Frontiers, as far as I know, still have no crack.
You think that's just because nobody cares?
Yeah. No, you're right.
No, people care about Sonic. I mean,
yeah, but they care enough to buy it, you know?
I guess so.
Admittedly, if it's Sonic community, I can see that.
And you can emulate the Switch version, so maybe that does lessen the need, but...
I was gonna say, yeah, you can already emulate the Switch version and then mod it to high hell and like just do it yourself.
So
yeah, it probably even runs better like than the Switch version.
Oh,
but undoubtedly.
So A little while later in the interview, the CEO says, "Of course, I totally understand that people don't believe if I say, yeah, we don't have a performance impact on that game. There needs to be some proof for that. And I think we did a good job before launching all this in writing up our FAQ explaining. I think that's very important, explaining how our solution, sorry. He doesn't have a product, he has a solution. Fucking smarmy ass marketing words. Mm-hmm. Because if you understand how our solution works, technically, it's also easy to understand the argumentation why a solution does not have a visible impact on game performance."
Well, he really does keep hammering in. I could see saying solution like once. Because, yeah, alright, for anti-piracy, like I say, it is kind of effective, but yeah, he just says it like 5 times in a sentence.
Yeah. He's going to keep saying it. I'll read this last section.
This is what this guy gets paid for, though, so admittedly, like...
Yeah. So the interviewer asks... The interviewer asks, what?
Can you control F and look up solution?
Oh God.
That's
just
actually
for a loose idea.
16 times.
Okay,
Damn, 16
so
fucking times.
1 or 2.
He is.
But
see, that's the thing. It's interspersed all throughout this fucking interview. But okay, so the interviewer asks, "Why do you think Denuvo has garnered such a poor reputation?" And this is fucking stupid. I think the CEO responds, "I think 2 main reasons. First, our solution simply works. Pirates cannot play games which are using our solution, take a shot, over quite long time periods, usually until the publisher decides to patch out our solution."
Take a shot.
Which I don't think there's ever been a case of a game that hasn't been cracked getting Denuvo patched out. I don't think that's ever happened. It's always
I think it
the devs are
happened, but
I think it has, but very rarely, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually like, oh, hey, the game's been cracked. No use in having everybody who hasn't pirated the game have a fucking big-ass performance impact. Which is smart.
Yeah.
Continuing, so there is a huge community, a lot of people on the planet who are not able to play their favorite video games because they are not willing to pay for them. Excuse me. And therefore, they have a lot of time to spend in communities and share their view and try to blame Denuvo for a lot of things. Trying to make the gaming publishers to not use our solutions so they could start playing pirate copies of the games for free again.
Hope you didn't put your bottle up yet,
folks. That's such an insulting statement.
Oh, it is. It is.
I feel the need to stress, as soon as it gets patched out, pirates don't have to worry about the performance issues.
Yeah.
No.
It is a solution. I'm saying it now. He's infected me.
God damn
but
it.
it's a fucking product that only has downsides to the people who legally purchase it. Yeah. And pirates, if somebody has literally every fucking game in the world at their fingertips, they can wait a few months for a fucking game. Okay?
Or they'll wait for a sale, hurting the publisher more.
Yeah.
But also just, can we acknowledge how stupid the statement of there are a lot of people on the planet who aren't able to play their favorite games because they're not willing to pay for them, as if everyone should be willing to spend like $90 on every new video game.
Yeah, games that you don't own anymore, games that are like filled with bullshit,
I am just straight unable to pay that price. So I'll dabble every so often.
In the case of older games, people who can't afford to pay for them because they cost like $300.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah, and that $300 isn't going to fucking Nintendo or whoever. It's going to Billy Bob's fucking, game store in Kentucky.
It's going to Mike Tomlinson of Toledo, Ohio. It's some guy person. Yes.
Some guy.jpg.
Some dude willing to charge $500 for an NES game.
I guess since we're on the topic, we'll just skip over this one. So game preservation's about to fucking die.
This is kind of where my brain was going at the end of that, because this is
also a very good segue.
Yeah, really.
So
making a noose out of this cord. 1 second.
Headline here. Publishers are absolutely terrified, quote, preserved video games would be used for recreational purposes, unquote. So the U.S. Copyright Office has struck down a major effort for game preservation.
Yeah. Don't you love how this industry just doesn't give a fuck really at all anymore?
Well, dare people wait? So you can't.
So what this was going to be was really quick. Scroll back down.
Preserved? No, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this title. Let me go up to the headline again and just try to work my way through this one. Preserved video games would be used for recreational purposes.
Yeah, so
they don't want people playing.
As the people that make video games and sell them, that are video games.
I guess they want them to be only used for like academic purposes.
What this was going to be was they wanted to carve out an exception to the DMCA rule to allow for digital sharing of archived games, which they obviously said would be for to share essentially to other libraries and other preservation mediums. And what's the name of hold on, stay there. I'm trying to find where it is. I think it may have been one of the IGA, I think is what it was. One of the people behind E3. You know who I'm talking about. Essentially, they argued that, hey, no, don't do this. This could be used
we want people to pay.
Well, these could be used for people to play while, there's alternative methods like remasters or compilations that could effectively be... They argue to be competition against stuff like a remaster or a compilation.
It's really funny because a lot of these games that are being preserved don't have remasters, and they're not legally purchasable anywhere unless you pay like out the fucking ass for a copy. And sometimes they don't even have that because the fucking marketplace has been taken down.
Yeah.
I implore you to tell me how the fuck you can legally purchase and play Muscle March. I implore you.
So yeah,
listen.
If I could give all of the developers of the old games that I want to play money, then that would be great. But it inevitably almost never goes to those actual developers or anyone involved.
It goes to the publisher because they're the ones with the initiative.
Even if it doesn't even necessarily go to the publisher. It'll be like, just Billy Bob's fucking game store, and like what I mean, I guess what they're saying, though, is not even used games. This goes back to the old war on used games where we were trying to get rid of, like, disk drives and shit.
They kind of won.
Because now
they
it's
won
like...
Well, they won on the PC front long ago. We have not...
absolutely.
Because of people like Bane, we now have a standardized...
I buy physical, fucker.
We now have a standardized practice of not having, like, disk drives in our Xboxes and
shit. Fucker. I have a physical version of Metal Gear Survive. I buy physical copies of things.
There you go.
I'm also a sucker.
Guys, Bane has a physical version of Metal Gear Survive.
I have a physical version of Destiny 1.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Truly an evolved life form.
Why is that worse? That was just bundled with every PS4.
It was, but I bought it separately.
This is genuinely, I think, the last... The most recent physical PC release that I've ever fucking seen. Actually, the Fallout collection, too.
They did that recently.
The only game on here that isn't on disc is Skyrim, and that's just because it probably just couldn't fucking fit on the DVD, honestly.
Do any of you guys remember back in, like, the early 2000s or whatever, they had those, like, Diablo war chest things where it's, like, every Diablo expansion.
In a box.
I got one that was like a Sims box that had like SimCity 3000. It had Sid Meier's Sim Golf. It had one of the Sim theme parks, and I forget what the other one was. I miss the days of fucking physical PC games. Those were so cool, man. But it's understandable that left us sooner than even console games, and now that's kind of dying too.
I mean,
the Republic and Empire at War.
I legitimately think next generation will still have disk drives. I think we'll have one.
I think we have one generation left in us, and then It's probably going to go the way of the dinosaur. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. All on disc,
Very
baby.
good.
Wow.
This is worth a lot of money, actually, and I got it for $20.
Wow, very nice.
Thank you, Walmart.
You know, say what you will about Nintendo, but the Switch 2 is probably going to have a disc drive or a cartridge slot. So I mean, at least
Yeah, I think Nintendo's going to stick with physical games, I think, forever.
probably.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
All on
yeah.
disc. All on disc, baby.
There's like a certain pride I get in owning like a copy of Yakuza 2 or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, I have that. I could just play that.
Oh, yeah.
It's my copy. You know, I don't
You
have to
boy-
emulate it.
Talk about that because there was a recent reveal.
You boys ready to see me upgrade my health?
Ooh,
Oh hell yeah!
purple.
Well, actually, we need to. Oh yeah, that reveal. Right. That's true. We also need to talk a little bit about that Yakuza show, though.
Oh, I still have
haven't
not
seen
seen
it.
it.
Okay, well, I get to talk a little about it then. Jesus Christ.
All
What is this supposed to be? Berry punch. Okay, that makes sense. Then.
right, really quick before we
It
start
tastes
the
like fruit
Yakuza-
punch.
Before we start the Yakuza talk, the Switch port came out. It's a little goofy and a little broken, but
Oh, of
apparently
Kiwami, yeah.
Kiwami, yeah, but apparently it's selling really well. So hey, hopefully that's a good sign.
What
apparently
was-
it works pretty well. Apparently, it works pretty well up to like chapter 8 or something, and then it starts to get kind of iffy when it comes to the performance.
There's probably like a memory leak.
Which is kind of wild because I'm pretty sure Kiwami was a PS3 game
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it was,
in Japan. In
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
yeah,
but,
Yooka Replayly, which is
That's
I'm gonna be
right.
real, kind of an awful title.
I like it.
It's fine. It's fun.
Replayly is hard to say. I will stand on
Yeah,
that
but
hill.
that's part of the
Yeah.
fun. It's meant to be like a silly name.
I know, but
I mean, the main thing it seems like they're showing off here, for people that don't know, this game had, like, pretty rough camera issues where a lot of the challenges, like this stuff in particular, would have, like, a really awkward camera, and I guess now they've just kind of done, like, a fixed, pulled back kind of thing, which is a lot
Yeah.
better.
I think you can also choose a different one probably if you want. Like
Yeah, I think there's
Yeah, there's
different
probably
camera
settings.
modes.
Doesn't really seem like it's fixing the game's biggest issues, though, which is like, it's just kind of not that interesting of a game. Kind of gets boring before the end. Like,
Yeah,
around the time you get to
game
this
is way
ice
better.
level, it's... Yeah, the second Yooka game is great, and I really hope that they make, like, a proper next
Yooka 3-ly.
Yooka 3-ly that has, like, a little of the, you know... Just, it doesn't need to be just bootleg Banjo. I mean...
I would prefer if they had like the smaller levels that the first Banjo had, because
Sure.
I was never really big on the Banjo 2-y kind of.
Well,
vibe.
everyone hated these
me
levels
neither.
because they're so unnecessarily giant and there's nothing in them. It felt like the nuts and bolts levels in some ways, which like actually had a reason to be so big and open at least.
Now, Tristan, pause it here.
yeah, so
Oh.
Nintendo.
Because if you note, it does not specify the Nintendo console. It does not say Nintendo Switch.
It said Nintendo
says
only,
And it's
Nintendo.
even more
which means that
specific
it's going to
in
be
the-
available on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Hell
Fucking wish
yeah.
list now, bitch.
Here's
Now,
up.
this is more explicit in the tweet where it's like announced as PS5, Xbox, PC, and ... Nintendo with little eyes emoji.
I
which
do
are
see
on
the
Nintendo in
eyes.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently checking because there has been a big rumor leading into this week that Tuesday was supposed, like, we may be getting an announcement for Tuesday for the Switch 2, Super Switch, Ultra Switch. If they
The switcheroo. They gotta call it the switcheroo, goddammit.
Switcheroo would be
Tuesday is in November 5th, or Tuesday is in tomorrow?
Tuesday is in tomorrow.
Because if
By the time
they
we're
call
recording
it,
this.
because if they call it the switcheroo, and really even if they don't, we get to call the current one the old switcheroo, and that's the real shit. Yeah.
That is fucking good, actually.
So there were two things that came out recently. Obviously, there was this, which technically makes this the first confirmed game for whatever the next Nintendo console.
Semi-confirmed, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the first one they're saying that we'll be
The
there
first one
next
that's been
time.
officially confirmed.
Officially semi-confirmed.
Because
Yeah.
well, officially, what they're saying is we'll be there next time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess even Metroid hasn't been like officially confirmed for that.
No, apparently that was Switch
only
1
confirmed
footage.
to be on the Switch. Yeah.
Which, by the way,
That's
that
really dumb. Goddamn.
I think that's going to be a cross-platform game. I think
100%.
that's Switch 1 and 2.
I mean, it
And
better.
I have a feeling it's because if you remember the not 360 Xbox One, but like PS4 to Xbox, like PS4 to PS5, like how that generation worked with cross-platform games. Like you put the cartridge in, you get the next generation version. I think that's what's going to happen with Prime. I think you'll get Switch. You buy a Switch 1 version, you get digital Switch 2. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so
Okay.
Prime 4 is currently confirmed to be Nintendo Switch. No announcement that it'll be Switch 2, but it will be. Let's be real.
I personally hope
it
that
better.
I really hope that the Switch 2 is just a Switch, but with like more power. Like same kind of thing where it's basically just a Switch.
See, we've
Kind
never
of like the new 3DS.
See, we could have
Where you can play like old Switch games at a better like resolution and frame rate.
See, we can talk about the leaks if they happened a little bit ago. We can't show them because Nintendo DMCA is like a motherfucker, and I'm not dealing.
You mean
with
the
that.
Typhlosion sex or no?
No, we did that last
console,
time.
Yeah, the console
yeah.
Switch.
Not the Typhlosion sex, right?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah, we have those, but then there was also the other thing that came out recently was there's a very reliable Nintendo leaker who said that Elden Ring Definitive Edition would be on the Switch too. And now I'm only just realizing, because of what you said about the new 3DS, it's gonna be the new Nintendo Switch, right?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Here. I think that's see with the new 3DS, that kind of made sense for what they were doing because it was just in the same family.
I think they'll probably be careful about not doing another Wii U situation.
Yeah,
like
the fact that they did new 3DS
I wouldn't be surprised.
After Wii U, very strange.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well, the new 3DS was at least like just a revision. I wouldn't be surprised if they go full Switch 2.
Yeah,
just call it that.
If Nintendo was smart, it would be Switch.
I think it's going to be called the Swap.
That would be great.
Tristan, you said like you're shocked they did the new Nintendo or new 3DS. They did the new 2DS in 2017.
Also,
yeah, I know. But I'm shocked that they specifically did it with that name after the Wii U.
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked that they did it again.
At least if it's
at the very least, the new 3D, the new 2DS is just a new 3DS version of the 2DS.
Yeah, but then they did the new 2DS XL was after that.
Yeah, that was strange.
The new 2DS XL is weird because it's got the best looking like standard screen of the Switch.
It's got like a smartphone screen.
Yeah, it's apparently like really quality, and then it's like, but why a 2DS? Why are we doing this?
I mean, some people just refuse to play games in 3D. I never got that personally, but it's good for them, I guess, if they want like a cheaper one.
But admittedly, I liked how the 2DS was like $60 at one point. The little shitty.
It was very cheap. The wedge design.
Yeah, the very shitty wedge that was like, I don't know why they made it other than for like toddlers, but it sold like hotcakes around here. So you can find a lot of them. You can find a lot of them in fucking trade shops still. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
around how much?
I'm one of the people that actually
might
like
be
the 3D,
60,
so
that might be pretty good to just like find and hack. Which, by the way, hacking your 3DS is very cheap and very easy. Go to 3ds.hacks.guide to get started.
It's so fucking convenient to just have the 3DS and you've got like, the H shop or whatever, and just download any 3DS game.
Pretty much every game.
An SD card that you can load with every DS game.
If you have a new 3DS, you can straight emulate Game Boy Advance games and not just do virtual console injections.
Yeah.
You can also just barely play some PlayStation games.
Just a little bit.
I played through Claire A.
SpongeBob Super Sponge is one I tried playing, and it didn't work out super well.
Oh no! You'd think
Well,
SpongeBob Super Sponge would be the one that works.
Yeah.
I know. I was as
But
shocked as you.
I played through the Claire's A campaign on my 3DS while I was waiting for the Resident Evil 2 remake.
No shit.
And
okay,
it ran decently. I mean, it wasn't full speed, but it was
Yeah.
25 frames.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it was
No.
okay.
Claude, did you want to talk about the Yakuza show?
Not really, but I will.
I mean,
Fair.
listen, we could always wait until we've all seen it and then do an episode discussing it.
True, I haven't seen it yet, and I'm honestly given your quick your quick post about it earlier, I'm not sure I want to.
I still want to
Well-
see it. I want to hear your let's hear your first thoughts, and then we could do a whole
Yeah.
episode. 'Cause I
Yeah,
actually do
first
wanna-
impressions.
I do want to watch it still. Like I'm still curious.
How much do we care? Like, what's the line on spoilers? Like, no details, or
I would say nothing show exclusive because I'm pretty sure we've all played
I-
Yakuza 0.
What I'd say is like
Well,
anything
Well,
that
there's
has,
stuff that's show
matter.
exclusive, but not really plot relevant. How about that? 'Cause
Okay,
there's
yeah,
one thing
yeah.
I want to say. Okay, at one point, Kiryu is trying to do some kind of a sneaky thing with I think Nishiki, and a lady, an older lady, like walks into the room and sees them and starts like making ruckus, and Kazuma Kiryu grabs this lady from behind by the face and chokes her to the ground until she stops making noise. And that's
Kazuma
the
Kiryu
opposite,
did
though.
that.
Yeah,
Kazuma Kiryu did that.
that's right.
Well,
Shit, I guess they have to put him in Tekken now.
Yeah.
there
That's
we
what
go.
I said. Yeah, when it happened, I'm like, this guy. The literal strategy fighting him in Yakuza 7 is to bring the party of Ichiban and then the 3 female characters because he won't hit any of them. So
Yeah.
you can just have because Kiryu won't hit women or do anything like that to women, but this show has a different interpretation.
You know what would have been really cool if, like, I don't know, maybe if he did that and you're like you had the female party, but instead of fighting him, they would also refuse to fight him because they're like fucking swooning or something.
It just makes it a one-on-one. That would be sick.
Yeah,
That would
That would be
good.
pretty cool. But yeah,
No,
that's really cool.
the characters are all a little bit weird. So as a TV show, as like a Yakuza focused crime drama from Japan, it's pretty good, I guess. It's not the best. There's one point where I guess this is a show exclusive. It's a semi-spoiler, but it's not really. It's out of context. I'll just say someone hands another character a thing and goes like, I need you to watch this. Please take care of this for me. And there's like this mystical music playing, and it's the most weirdly dramatic thing. I wasn't sure what that was. But there's like jokes that work, and some of the directing is kind of interesting, but then there's also just stuff where it's directly doing stuff from the game, like Yakuza 1 or whatever, and I'm like, wow, this just doesn't look anywhere nearly as interesting as Yakuza 1. Like, that was a really cinematic game. And, it's like, you just imagine, because I'll just say, it doesn't start with this, because it does start with more of a prequel type of thing, which I'll get into. But, it doesn't start with the thing that Yakuza 1 starts with, which is the scene where Kiryu's standing in the room over the body with the gun, the cops rush in, and it's shot so beautifully, and it's just such an intriguing scene. It's the perfect way to start that game. After the like 3 intro movies or whatever. But I just remember like getting to something that happens because it intercuts between 1995 and 2005, and something happens that's like a Yakuza 1 thing, and I'm just like, wow, when they do that scene, if they do that scene, it's just not gonna look as good, and I'm just imagining it like the reverse shot Star Wars prequels style that this thing has for most of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it's not, it's fine though as a TV show. It looks like a TV show. It's a competent TV show, but Yakuza was going for like something more than that, And I did say this is 1995 and 2005, so I have to spoil a little bit. I have to rant about this because, yeah, Yakuza 0 just didn't happen in this reality and didn't exist.
No.
Yeah, no, I heard that they've just basically said Yakuza 0 did not happen. It's only Yakuza 1.
But what's weird is, well, that's not exactly true because they're basically doing sort of the plot of Yakuza 0 a little bit in the, like, past stuff, but not really and not well. And they've got characters that are there. It's almost like it gave me flashbacks to the Super Mario Brothers movie, the good one from 1993 or whatever.
Yes,
but
yeah.
Yeah, that great movie that had just like you get to a character and it would be like some random guy with a guitar and it's like, that's Toad. Okay, sure, why not?
Certainly.
There was a character based on Shibusawa who looked and acted nothing at all like Shibusawa, and the story for him is different, and I'm just like, why is he here? Just have another guy.
They fucked up PP Man.
They fucked him up. Yeah, it's not the best. There's some real spoiler stuff I kind of want to rant about, and Tristan is gonna, in particular, be mad about some of it. But I don't have much of an intention on watching the show. I think if everybody else wants to do that episode, then I'll watch it. If not, I'm game to just be mad at something I am going to keep watching the show. It came out with the first 3 episodes. It's doing, I think, weekly release after that. So this Thursday, there's more.
I'm glad that that people are a little bit less to jump to the binge format. I
do appreciate that. I also have to say,
kills shows.
When I looked it up,
kill shows. I'll say
I looked it up on the morning of, I think, the 26th. And so it was the day after it came out. I didn't realize, I got the days mixed up, I guess, and I didn't realize. And there's like no advertisement for this on Amazon Prime. Like, I had to search specifically for it. I scrolled and there was nothing that was even like new TV show out. Nothing.
I will say this: it did pop up on my Prime, but I only I was going to watch an episode of something else, and I was like, that's awesome. I'll put this on my watch list. But Amazon doesn't advertise everything all the time, which fucking sucks.
Okay, maybe it's just an Amazon thing.
It's not being advertised on mine.
Yeah,
that's a cool looking mouse.
That's weird. I can't leave you with the idea that the show's entirely awful. Like, there's a lot of parts where I'm like, this doesn't feel like Kiryu. But then I also realize that it's specifically like a young, idiot, brash Kiryu that's like learning his fighting style and learning what he's up to. Like the scene where he's doing the thing where he grabs the woman. Like, maybe this is before Kiryu actually learns to like have some respect for women and not be like that. I don't know.
I think that's what they might be doing.
I'm willing to give it that. And then, in the 2005 parts, which are the vastly better part of the show, by the way, the Yakuza 1 part is like pretty decent. I mean, for the most part, it's doing a lot of new stuff, but it also just fucks a lot of stuff up. Like, the pacing is terrible with, like, especially as it goes along. Haruka gets introduced in like the 3rd episode, and I don't know, it's just like shuffled along so quickly. It's very rushed.
That sucks, because Haruka's introduction was fucking cool.
It was extremely cool, and it's not great here. But it also gives what's her name? Yuki? Not Yuki. It gives Yumi more to do. It gives her more like of a character, which is a cool thing.
I saw that in the trailers they were doing a lot more with her, and that made me interested to see like what they do, because I do like Yumi, but she ends up sitting out most of the first game because she's everything else is so beyond anything she should be involved with at a certain point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and in this one, she's definitely more involved, and it ups her. Let's just say it ups what types of things she's being involved with. But
I
yeah,
have a question. How is I only brought this specific image. It's Majima from the character posters with Matthew Mercer's face because he voices him in English, and I find this.
I
image
haven't
very-
watched the dub yet. I have to,
Thankfully, Young Ye isn't the fucking voice of Kiryu in this.
no, it's Alex Lee.
Even
who
though,
plays-
strangely enough, he would fit better.
No, I think
Yeah.
Alex
I actually
better than
thought
old
that.
Kiryu.
I
Better
actually
than old
thought
Kiryu.
that if they wanted to have him, this would have been the perfect place to have him. But
Actually,
they just
yeah.
didn't.
But Alex Lee's a good, a very good casting for
great.
that, I think. So it's like, all right.
I love Alex Lee.
I
I'm
mean,
excited to see it.
Alex Lee's great. He's surprisingly good in the Persona 3 Reload, where he plays the main character, but he's like a silent protagonist. But it's like, there's like weird expressiveness with how he just like says Persona sometimes. I'm like, he's pretty good. But I haven't watched the dub yet. I have seen this. I know it's got like some of the game cast.
I'm curious to watch. I might watch the dub. That, like, if you guys are watching sub, I might give a dub just to be like
I'm gonna
the
watch
outlier.
some of it subbed. I might rewatch the first episode subbed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
dubbed,
thinking too.
rather dubbed.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
go all the way with dub. I'll give it that. I'll see how that is. Maybe outlier to this experiment.
Majima is all right, but there's some stuff associated with Majima that's particularly bad. He doesn't really have like any backstory at this point because they've like retconned Zero, I guess. So he's just
I wonder if
like,
they're going to retcon the backstories to 4 and 5 as well.
probably. I mean, like
Majima's just
nothing's off
always
the
been
table.
crazy. He's just a kooky little guy.
I will say in the beginning they have this like interesting stylistic thing that sort of sets up a semi heist team, which features Nishiki and Kiryu. Kiryu is referred to as like the wheelman or the driver or whatever, which I was just like, is this like a reference to 5 or did they just not care?
Yeah, like I don't think he's ever.
yeah.
I don't think he's driven past like other than like in 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ever in the
He
series.
gets driven places.
Yeah,
Pretty
I mean, it may
much.
be like a nod forward.
I guess, yeah.
You
I
know,
also have to say,
Yeah.
really unfortunate, cheap version of Kamurocho. I got kind of excited at first because like they show off Theater Square and it looks pretty nice, and it's like that's like pretty much the only set from outside so far.
Oh no.
Like also Millennium Tower looks like some weird fucking sci-fi thing. It doesn't even look like a real like skyscraper. It's like a Spider-Man 2099 tower. It's
Yeah,
like a
I've seen
techno
this.
future
I've seen
blue
that.
laser in the sky tower. It looks like it's from a Tekken final boss fight or something. I don't know why it looks like that. But
I have to wonder
yeah.
if some of it's like budgetary constraints, maybe, or just especially if it's.
I don't get it. You can't have a normal looking tower. It's less expensive to have a fake looking CGI tower. That's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I just wonder if maybe that's their confusion. Or
But
they
then
thought it was-
also, yeah, like you don't really get. So far, there might be later, but like so far, you don't see like the gate at what is it, Tenkaichi Street.
The entrance, yeah.
Yeah, you don't see that. There's Serena is mentioned, but you don't.
It was
like,
in the
see
trailer, so I
outside of
assume
it.
we'll see shots of it eventually.
Okay. Yeah, no, there was like a flyover of it actually. That's true. It's just it's not like characters walking around there. It feels very cheap as it's just like indoor stuff and then Theater Square again. And I mean there's a lot of indoor stuff in Yakuza, but a lot of it is like it's cliche to say the city is a character, but if it's ever been true before, like it's true in Yakuza, where like Kamurocho is really important to the games, and so to just have like a block of it so far that you really see in the show is kind of unfortunate.
See, the
No
only-
fucking way that's Millennium Tower.
I
Hold on.
know.
Yeah,
They even show it in the intro.
No,
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
wrong,
that's it,
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, that's
no,
it.
My fucking god.
That's what it looks like, and
That's
it has
hilarious,
like weird.
admittedly.
At one point, I think it's like in the trailer or maybe in like another shot, it has like blue lines all over it, so it looks like a fucking sci-fi
it looks like
building. I don't.
it looks like an
Tower,
absurd chess
yeah.
piece.
It's it does. It
This
looks
is some
like
shit Frank Gehry would build. What the fuck?
this is like the
Right.
Half-Life 2 Citadel or whatever. It's not.
It's like
Well,
the,
19
City
for
17.
one of the lament configurations from Hellraiser. It's the one that's
Yeah.
like the two triangles go together.
Yep, I know what you're talking
I don't
about.
know.
This looks like some Reclaimer Saga Halo shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck it has to look like this. Just to be different, I guess. I'm not sure.
I guess.
They
Yeah.
could
I
have,
also,
they
like,
could have
kind
gotten
of-
literally any skyscraper.
I'm pretty sure they also fuck up the geography of it because, like, so you can see in one shot, you can see, I think it's like Coma Stadium or whatever. Maybe that might have been before they built the tower, actually, because it is 95 and 2005. They might have just built over that. It looked almost at one point like the tower was behind, like where the bowling alley would be, basically.
That's strange.
It might have been wrong. It might have been in the past, and that was before they
It
built
could
the
have
tower.
been kind
Yeah.
of thing.
But
And one thing I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say is this is a J drama. Like it's as much as it is like the TV adaptation of Yakuza, it's not being made with the same vision of like a prime HBO Western TV show.
Yeah.
I guess.
So like you were talking about like the way the sets are done and the way that it's shot with like a
Yeah.
lot of like the reverse shot and stuff. And I think a lot of that might just come down to the stylistic elements of a
Yeah.
J drama.
exactly,
Some
and
of
that's
that
why I
is the
can't like.
nature of genre, yeah.
I can't judge it that
Yeah.
harshly because for what it is, yeah, I think it's not too bad. It's got pretty decent like. It's like it's not going for the same type of thing that Yakuza is going for, which is like Yakuza movies and stuff like that. It's going for more of a modern J-drama Yakuza crime show style, which I think is like also valid,
Yeah.
but it's also if you have a problem with this fucking Sandy Shores or whatever it's called in New
Shady
Vegas.
Sands.
Fallout.
Shady
Yeah.
Sands, yeah.
Keep saying.
If you have a problem with that in the Fallout show, then you're gonna have a fucking problem with what happens in
All right,
at
cool.
least in episode 3.
I mean,
Yeah, I can imagine as
the way I always look at adaptations like this is it's just a different take on what we know. So it's like, all right, I expect
Yeah, but the
some
thing is
twists, but
The thing is, like, it's not even fandom for me to be like, okay, but this is a substantially worse take. Like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna say there is a
Oh, yeah,
thing that happens
nothing
in
wrong
the
with
third
that.
episode. There is a thing that happens in the third episode where I'm sorry, I know we want this meme to die, I do as well. But we really just have to blame blonde white women for everything bad in the world. It's basically,
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
no.
I that's all I'm gonna say. It's the worst.
All right, you know
thing
what?
in
You
the
know what,
show.
Claw? Type it up, send it to me in a DM. I need to know. I
Okay.
I desire to know more. And while you're doing
Okay,
it,
I'm about to tell Tristan the worst
Yes.
thing in the show. Hang on.
really quick. Well, while you're typing that up, I can talk about Black Ops 6.
well, real quick, I'm gonna try this
Yeah.
pineapple sour shack.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
not shaped like shack. It's shaped like a fucking 9-volt battery or something.
By the way, they have reduced the file sizes because I installed this on my ROG Ally. Only 61 gigs for the multiplayer campaign in the COD app now. So hey, that's a bonus.
I know it's 80 on
It's okay.
PC right now.
It might be 80. I have to look at the full install, but I only downloaded 61. So.
Gummy was fine.
There he is. Yeah, you seen it.
Oh no.
So we really got to watch the show now, don't we?
Now I will say again, Tristan, probably
Yeah, I do see the probably, but still, that
it's
is
pretty bad. It's really bad.
that's
really bad.
That's just straight insulting. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's
See-
a humiliation ritual.
See,
What can we say?
You have me sickened but curious. Now I have to see it. All right. So
He has seen it. Yeah,
Hate it.
that's great.
I am so glad we got this.
Bring that up.
Gabe posted a screen cap of me going like this. Wow, my face is really red.
Yeah, well, that's what the Yakuza show will do to you.
It's also the lighting, and you're wearing red clothes.
But again,
That
I will
is
say, so there is
insane.
that, and it's a horrible, horrible twist, or whatever. It's not even a twist, but like, but yeah, the guy in the suit, like, he looks pretty good in it. You know, there's again in 2005 when he first gets out of prison. There's this part. It's a bit of a spoiler, but there's a part where these guys just, you know, you know, they do the thing. And
That was in
yeah,
the trailer. That's like
yeah, and he like fucks with him, and it's like a decent little fight scene, and he stands there and he looks stoic, and it's like, all right, he doesn't quite look or sound like Kiryu, but he feels like Kiryu in some parts. You know, it's not entirely devoid of the vibe, like it's there,
Yeah.
but it's just not, you know, not there enough. And the show itself, if you're just grandma watching a TV show, you know, it's probably a good show. It's not a bad show.
Yeah, in fact,
But like as a Yakuza thing, it's got some fucking problems.
in fact, hey, if you
I
aren't
know.
a Yakuza fan, post down below what if after you've watched it and tell us what you think.
And remember to like and
True.
subscribe.
That too.
CTA.
Click
Like,
the buttons.
like the video. Like.
Click all the
Like.
buttons. Every button.
Go to our
Remember-
Patreon and give us $1 million.
Now remember, we also hate your favorite Yakuza game, so give us some shit for that, because
Yeah.
negative
I love
engagement is
your
engagement.
least favorite Yakuza game, which is statistically
Ooh.
4, and I
Yeah.
actually really like 4.
Or yeah.
No, it's usually 5 or Dead Souls. I mean,
See,
I know-
I don't
that's
know
the
where my
thing,
copy
5 is
Jumbo
fine.
is. Fuck.
5's
It's
pretty
okay.
good. 5's got a lot of problems, but it's pretty good.
I don't know.
My
where
only- my
copy
only
is.
problem with it is
I
that,
can never hate a game that has that much ambition. It tries so hard.
My only
tries to
real
pull hard
problem
out.
with it, you know, I don't like how Shinada plays, but you know, I didn't really like how Tanimura played that much either, so I can't really say shit.
Yeah.
But my only real issue with Yakuza 5 is that it like pulls double duty with Akiyama and Haruka, which I like
don't
playing
think
as
you can give a
Haruka.
whole chapter to Haruka, but the real problem is Akiyama, and I've only heard about this from people. I didn't really feel it myself, but apparently he's like substantially worse in 5. Like he's not as powerful, he's
fine.
not as fast, something like that.
I don't remember.
He's a
being
little
that
slower,
bad.
but you know,
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
not horrible.
I mean, Shinada, you mentioned him. 5, they could have literally just made a TV show about Shinada, and it would have been great. If they why do they have to fuck everything up? Just make it like a Dragon Stories or whatever, and make it about Shinada, and there you go.
Yeah, have a show where Tanimura and fucking Judgment Man go on a fucking expedition solving a crime.
That'd be great. Yeah,
That's cool.
There's a lot.
I don't know
of-
why they had to do this like weird half adaptation. It's very disappointing in that regard.
Yeah, it's like an adaptation, but with like really stupid changes. For example,
Well, but it's also but it's also just like it's like
I like
they
this one better.
they kind of fucked themselves over because like I don't know, you have be careful, yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! That looks like a fucking actual
It looks
skyscraper.
like a normal skyscraper.
It looks
that gets
real.
assaulted with helicopters every year.
There's Kamurocho
Yeah.
Hills being built. Look,
Yeah.
they look like real buildings.
Legitimately,
Next-
the amount of
watch,
helicopters in
watch,
front of
watch.
that building.
Those are cranes.
Yeah.
It's just low resolution.
but
But
there's like
All right,
imagine fucking season like 8 of the Yakuza show, and Kamurocho Hills is being built, and it looks like the fucking Borg sphere cube.
it'll look like
Oh,
that fucking.
God.
You know what it'll look like? It'll look like that fucking sphere in Las Vegas.
It'll be the Space Needle, but twice as tall, and there's like 16 of those little pods along it.
oh god.
It's like the
fuck
It'll look like
idea.
it'll look like the Lucky 38.
It's gonna look like something designed by H.R. Giger. Jesus Christ.
It'll just be a massive
Storm.
cock.
Yes, it will.
Huge. Absolutely. It'll be like this fucking these dimensions,
Yeah.
but on the skyline.
Yeah, yeah. No, but it's like disappointing because fucking You could have easily just made a TV show about Yakuza 0. I mean, like, the fact that they've, like, retconned it now, it's like, you now can't adapt that, let alone later stuff, but...
The structure
Yeah.
of basically every Yakuza game is just straight up a TV show.
Yeah.
It
Because
is.
there's always
Just
13
episodic
chapters.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have easily done this, and they really did kind of beans it up. And I mean, people did say that like the show lacks the comedy factor. I think it has
Oh.
some of it, but it's also really difficult, to be fair, to integrate that into a narrative, because most of the narrative of a Yakuza show is going to be like the serious stuff. And all of the comedy bullshit is like side minigame, side stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And so to have the TV show like be the Yakuza narrative, it's like it wouldn't really make sense to have like a whole additional thing where you're just going around doing a mini go-kart race or whatever and trying to be the go-kart race king of Kamurocho. Like,
like
that would be a
the-
weird
the-
side episode.
the comedy in Yakuza has always been the side stuff. Like you never
Yeah.
really see much of that in the main story.
Imagine live action wacky races, and it's live action Majima.
At this rate, that could just be the next Yakuza game. Don't put it past them.
True.
Yeah,
True.
that basically is the next Yakuza game.
Yeah.
Re-
I
really,
would love a Yakuza kart racer. That's like
Oh,
wacky.
yeah.
That would
I really want
Like
a
action.
Yakuza. I want like a Yakuza arena fighter that's like Power Stone or something, where it's just like Yakuza style
yeah.
combat, but multiplayer. There's like a bunch of shit in the arena. You can have different ones, like the end of Yakuza 2 could be a battlefield. That would be some good shit.
And the
Have
Yakuza 2
Sayama in
will-
there.
The bar at the top of the Millennium Tower in Yakuza 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck the
Fight in Serena, obviously.
yeah, Serena, the top, I think it's the top of the hospital, I think it is in 3 where you fight Mine.
The homeless camp in 7 would be a stage.
Yeah.
Fucking
Or
oh
the
god,
park
what's it
in
called?
7.
What's it called?
Or the park, yeah.
the place under the park, Paradise? I think it's I forget what exactly it's called. Where the florist lives. That would be a
Yeah,
cool stage.
Purgatory.
Purgatory. there it
Forrest
is.
would have to be a character. He'd do like sumo chops and shit.
I should replay the series. I've
By the
already had
way,
so much of it.
by the way, the florist is in the TV show, and the florist is also one of the big betrayals of the TV show. Tristan, do you want to hear that one too?
oh,
Oh! I thought you meant he betrays. He betrays
No.
through you. Oh yeah,
No,
go ahead and go
Do
ahead.
you want
go
to
ahead
hear
and
how
send
they
it,
betray
yeah.
him? Sure, okay.
Alright, well, while you're
Go
doing
ahead.
that, really quick, the release schedule is the first 3 aired on October 24th. The next 3 are releasing on the 1st of November.
So they're just dropping it in 2 batches.
Yeah, 2
Oh.
batches. Which
Wait, it's only 6 episodes?
only 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's 6 episodes.
This is
That sucks.
They're doing I think this is really a trial run to see if there's an audience for it. So
It seems like it, yeah.
Well, there probably isn't. Oh, Tristan doesn't like it.
all right.
Yeah.
This is downright insulting. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I
so-
mean, like, we
Shit.
see people say that the Joker 2 movie was a humiliation ritual, but this is the first time where it's like, did they just have, like, a problem with people that like these games? I don't...
What was
Understand
wrong with the
what-
florist? He's just a dude who like sits in his office all day, just chilling,
Well, and he's a
looking at people,
and he-
looking at the fucking.
And he's a
crime.
father who's, like, estranged from his son and all of that, and I really don't think they're gonna do that in this one. I kind
Forgetting
of
about
have...
that one.
Yeah. And that's an important thing. That's like a great element of Yakuza 1 too, is like you have side stories that are like part of the main story, but they're just like a little side episode where Kiryu helps Date with his dad drama. Or
Yeah, or
whatever.
like
And it just
meeting like Dojima's wife, stuff like that.
And it just reinforces themes that are already there in the game. And it's like, this is stuff you could do in a TV show really easily. I don't know why they aren't doing it. You know?
Mm.
So yeah, I think
I don't like
after
talking
that,
about
I think
this.
after
This
that
makes me
reaction,
sad.
I think we might
Let's move along. Yeah.
I guess we're gonna be watching it. Just
Yeah,
I'm
we're
still
gonna have to
curious.
do it.
don't blame me if I keep putting it off.
I'm still watching the rest of it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Probably they might pull it back. They might,
They might.
Let's try another one of these SHAQ things. This one's
Exactly.
a cactus.
All right, Black Ops 6 talk again.
It's berry.
While you're getting that pulled.
All right, go for it, Bane.
Yes. So
That's
there's
good.
I'm gonna go grab a
That's
drink.
actually
No,
really
I'm just
good. I'm
kidding.
gonna get another.
there's 3 modes. I have
Cactus flavored? Hang on.
No. It's mixed berry.
played.
Oh, okay.
All
All right,
right.
that's nice.
That's really good.
Is the sour one have a different texture?
It's a little bit like
More coarse?
like slightly more coarse.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not tough like a Swedish fish is.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's texture to it, but it's not like you have to like wriggle your teeth to get it to like
There's something else that has a texture like it. I just forget what.
Okay.
Like a different sour candy that's like gummy has the same texture.
Kind of like a Sour Patch Kid, almost.
Yes.
I was thinking.
It is. It's basically a
like,
big Sour
slightly-
Patch Kid.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't think I've had a Sour Patch Kid.
They're pretty good.
They're all right.
All right.
They're
So
good.
yes, Black Ops 6.
Yeah, let Bane talk about Black Ops.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I actually am going to go run
get
and
it
grab
out
a
of his
beer
So
real
tell you what,
quick. I'll
actually,
be right back.
really quick, because I am low on water and I've got to piss. 5-minute break.
Okay.
We'll be back. First break.
All right.
We'll take 5, and then you can talk about Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
And then we'll take 5. You'll talk, and then you know.
don't worry, you guys go. I'll keep talking. We're good. All right, I'll be right
Yeah.
You know what? Straight up, if not all of us are back, just start recording and start talking.
And we're back, folks. How we doing? Woo!
Woo!
I'm okay. I got a
Yes.
beer. It's
Uh,
Bush, but I mean,
I got
Hey.
chocolatey dirt water.
dirt water.
Yeah. Chocolatey dirt
Yoo-hoo.
water.
Oh,
I
I
got
like
more
Yoo-hoo.
Snickers,
I've
not
tried some
chocolate.
Yoo-hoo.
It's all right.
My favorite drink in the world is the Nielsen Caramel milkshakes that you get up here in Canada, and they're basically like
good.
they're like better
Oh,
Yoo-hoo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice.
If I could
Yeah.
if we could get a sponsorship with Nielsen Caramel milkshakes, not milk to
Send me
go.
one.
Fuck that shit. Oh,
Send me one, Mr. Nielsen.
I could send you one because they're like shelf stable. You know, they
shit.
sell them on shelves. Yeah, they're meant for like kids in their lunch boxes sometimes or whatever. Or just
dig
me as a nearly 30-year-old man. You know,
I mean, hey.
yeah, brother.
It's for sale. Fuck them kids. You know.
eat some shit.
Yeah,
I
hey.
forgot to
You're
bring
the
out my
one. You're the one with
nacho
disposable
cheese.
income.
Yeah.
No, not really. I forgot to bring
Well.
my nacho cheese strings too.
Oh. Sounds good.
Those were on clearance and they're bad tomorrow, so I gotta eat a ton of cheese strings tonight, I guess.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's the plan.
I got croissants over there. That's
String
basically
cheese mukbang. There you go. Oh.
it. So what we
Yeah, Black Ops 6.
Dang, you were going to talk about
Oh god, let me go get another drink.
Yeah, so 3 modes. I did vote one.
I've
year
heard this one
retrospective.
is really, really good, actually.
This-
Everyone's saying it's great.
They stuck the landing except for 1, maybe 2 things, but I'll get to that in a second. The campaign is really good. It's back to the weird trippiness of Black Ops 1. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens.
There's like an open world.
Yeah, there's a whole the whole ass open
Okay.
world mission that's better than any of the 3 open world missions they had in Modern Warfare 3 last year.
Oh, they did that already? Okay.
One of my
Well, they've done that a few times.
Alright.
They've done it a few times over the series, but like last year they had these open combat missions, and one of them was kind of fun. One of them was incredibly like I finished it in 30 minutes, and I was like, this is so fucking annoying because of so many dumb steps. And then another one I finished in 5 minutes. It was like,
like horses.
I remember the one. I remember the really bad one where you had to like break into the compound,
that's the one. That's the one that took me
or
30
whatever.
minutes.
and it was just like, it takes so long, and it's not fun at all.
Yeah,
I've heard the new game is like James Bond mixed with SCP mixed with all
Yeah,
this stuff,
ooh.
like
this
What?
one.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, this one.
SCP?
Kinda, yeah. So Black Ops 6 takes place like right after the 1980s Black Ops 2 missions, but not obviously, around the 2025 missions that game has. So it's picking up from that story, and in that a couple characters died who were important. I'm not spoiling anything. And we come to, another character has been framed for those deaths. He's on the run, and we're trying to figure out, like, why is he on the run? We meet him, and he introduces us to this new group within the CIA who's like a shadow organization called Pantheon. And we're trying to figure out who's the mole, what's going on. They've got a drug that basically it's PCP, but airborne, basically. And they're...
I mean, some of that. Wait, so it's galaxy gas?
It's basically galaxy
Yo,
gas.
galaxy gas!
It basically makes you trip and makes you see people around you as like creatures or zombies. So you even fight zombies in the campaign.
It's like the Max Payne stuff.
Yeah, it's
the Max Payne drug.
Yeah, galaxy gas also. It's funnier. But yeah, no, it's this drug called the Cradle, and you're trying to figure out who.
That's a terrible drug, babe.
It is.
That's a bad name.
Admittedly, the thing I'll say, and this is. I'm going to find a way to word this not as a spoiler. The campaign, like, its final missions are really cool, but the exact ending feels just like a stopping point. And it's like, okay, what actually happened at the end here?
Probably because DLC? Or...
Well,
they might
Black Ops 7.
Maybe Black Ops... The thing is, I think that'll be Black Ops 7, because there's a rumor next year's either... There's two big rumors for next year. Either it's a follow-up to the 2025 of Black Ops 2's campaign, which admittedly it's like we don't really need a follow-up there if I'm being 100% real. We don't really need to go past 2025 in the storyline. Black Ops 2 had a good enough ending.
But it will be 2025, so there's a gimmick there.
Yeah, admittedly,
maybe that's when
the
they're
most modernist of warfare.
So here's the thing. Treyarch has also been very concrete on a timeline, but they have not given any placement on a timeline for 2025 stuff. They've included Black Ops 4 and 3, which are, respectively, if I'm right, and this is so embarrassing that I know this, 2045 and 2055, respectively. So those are far-flung, but they're locked in the canon. Everything else pre-Black Ops 6 is confirmed canon, except for a Vita game, but nobody gives a fuck about that. But they're just not willing to specify those... The 2025 missions are in the timeline, so it's like, what? Are we getting a remake? What are we doing? That's one of the other rumors. We might be getting a remake of those missions specifically as their own game.
Interesting.
But it feels like
that might be DLC.
Part of this game.
It feels
that might just be DLC.
Well, this game is 1991 specifically, and the post-launch.
I thought it was over the course of the 90s.
No, this one is entirely 91.
Oh.
But
maybe the DLC is going to be 92. Who knows?
Well, the post-launch story is already kind of set up because there's a cutscene after the final mission that sets up because they have a post-launch story which is set on like the new Warzone map that's coming. So it's like that's
okay.
Yeah, this Avalon map. There's a couple missions in this place, and then the next Zombies map is taking place in Avalon because. Really quick, I'll talk about Zombies now that we're there, because it's a smooth segue.
Alright.
Zombies has two maps this year. One of them set on a prison island, one of them set in a West Virginian city. I have played both. I'll say this. Terminus, the one set on a prison island, is beautiful, impressive, and I just haven't played much of it. I've played 4 matches of that, and I've played 50 of Liberty Falls. Liberty Falls is the most fun map that we've had in years, and it just takes place in a city. It's an American city, and it's got so many open areas, so many different things. Its wonder weapon is a jet engine turbine that's handheld, so you suck up zombies into a jet turbine. And it's
okay, that's pretty sick.
It's fucking great. It's originally that wonder weapon showed up back in Black Ops 2, looping everything back to Black Ops 2. But every time you used it for more than 10 seconds, it would explode. You'd have to pick the pieces up one at a time and rebuild it, which fucking sucked. In this game, you couldn't keep it forever. It was awful. Black Ops 2 sucked. There's so many people who have so much rose-colored glasses for that era, but it's like, no, most of this is horribly unfun to play, and I'll say that with my whole chest.
That's how you know it's bad.
Says the Concord fan.
Says the COD Zombies fan who will willingly eat this shit up again. Yes.
Says the guy who, oh god, was it Marvel's Avengers?
Yep.
One of the top games this
generation. I played about like 400 hours of it. Yes.
Christ.
I've played 400 hours.
I need you to realize that's more time than I've put into Morrowind on Steam.
I've played a lot of hours of a lot of games. Some of it is very depressing.
That's a lot.
I bet you weren't even just idling.
I wasn't around as much time as I put into
bet you weren't even just pausing and going and making your dinner for a bit.
I would say 20,
that whole time.
I would say 20% of that may be idling or passed out or drunk.
In fact, actually, let's take a look at my Steam profile and see which games that I've played less than that.
I have a horrifying amount of hours on like
1500. I've got like 1,500 hours in Rocksmith, but that's just guitar, so, you know.
I have played GTA 5 for less time than that. I've played both Knights of the Old Republic games combined for less time than that.
Wow.
I've played Morrowind for less time than that.
I've
played Battlefront 2 for less time than that.
How many of these games can you combine before you reach that amount of time, by the way?
Oh god.
Like, how many amazing timeless video gaming experiences could Bane have had instead of playing
I've played a lot of great games, too.
I played Knights of the Old Republic, both of them, back to back, like, on an almost yearly basis for the past few years.
Yeah. Fuck. Alright, that's fair, but... Alright, to knock out the zombies part, I haven't done the Easter eggs, but I've seen the spoilers, because everyone in the community is talking about it. They've effectively brought back a timeline that everyone thought that was basically gone forever, the Chaos story from Black Ops 4, where they tried to do a brand new timeline, and it kind of failed because they had a lot of rush development and other, dumb, stupid shit. It was a story that took place completely separate from the old story, which they were also continuing in that game. For some reason, they were trying to juggle two stories. Did it work? No. But it was always in a dubious place, and then in Vanguard, there was one radio that kind of was like, oh, hey, maybe these characters are in the new timeline. That's neat. Until the latest map where they just straight up confirmed everything that we thought and was like, oh, yeah, hey, this timeline either has now been retconned to exist prior to the new universe. It's weird. It's dumb. But it's dumb in a fun way. So, this is my Yakuza. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Well, it sounds enjoyable.
Like, we give you shit, but...
Yeah, I can do it. Multiplayer's fun. I've played 7 matches. I'll talk about it more when I've actually given it more of a shot. But yeah, COD's back.
You put off Halo Night for a little bit to play a match.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was about to say, no, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, I did. Fuck. Can't even... Good
Halo Night.
It was a very good
past. Yeah.
That's true.
We gotta get more people in on it, though. We gotta get a full 16-player lobby.
Well, we're creeping up there. We had like 14 people or something. We had a good number last time. Even when we were winding down, we had like 8. Yeah. A lot of new folks.
Alright, do you want to run through some of my stories real quick?
Yeah. Which one?
Alright.
Congratulations, by the way, to both my game and your game being good again.
Yes, we're so fucking back.
Yay.
Alright, we'll just do number 1 and 2 because they're back-to-back stories.
Number 1. Number 2. Better 1 or 2?
You see?
Can you see the hot air balloon?
Headline here. Snoop Dogg confirms he has a staffer who makes sure people he's smoking marijuana with don't get too high.
I feel that. I've gotten too high before.
That is kind of important. Yeah,
that is.
Yes. Yeah.
But admittedly, I want to get fucking blitzed with Snoop Dogg. Like,
I want it so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, don't hold me back. Let the shackles off. Just let me go.
I don't want marijuana news. What? Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is a certified marijuana moment right now.
Yeah. Great name, Marijuana Moment. That's...
Mug moments,
My
but
hat-
for funny weed.
Mulg moment, yeah.
But yeah, there's not much here past the headline. It's just, he's got a staffer who makes sure that people, like, hey, don't smoke that much.
That is a good headline.
God, I would love to party with Snoop. That'd be fucking cool.
It'd be amazing. Next headline here, which is a similar headline. Wisconsin
Get outta here.
pizzeria apologizes after customers get high with pizzas accidentally contaminated with THC.
Oh, where is this? I gotta know.
How do you accidentally contaminate it with...
Well,
How
you know,
did this happen?
I mean, like, I feel like it would be easy enough to do this, like, intentionally. You just get some THC oil and mix it in with the olive oil, and big bang boom.
Sounds so good.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I am curious to see how...
Imagine a pizza that just gets better as you keep eating it.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
If this was legal, you could actually, like, Pizza Hut would surge. Like, they would actually get
fuck
customers.
That's true.
Like
People
Pizza
would
Hut's
do
my
this.
least favorite of the big 3 pizza chains, and I would still fucking do it.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
kidding
They
me?
had I gotta say, they had the big foldable New Yorker recently. That
Yeah.
shit fucks.
The
That's a
New
good
Yorker
pizza.
is their
I do
best
like the
pizza.
pizzones. The
Pizzones-
pizzones and their wings are pretty good.
I like the
Yeah.
boneless wings they have, yeah.
They're really good.
But yeah, no. This,
So that's
Unfortunately, their boneless wings don't contain THC, though. That's the one failing.
yeah.
From-
I would pay extra for THC boneless wings.
Yeah, it's like a dip or something, you know.
Yeah, like a little balsamic vinaigrette, but with
Yeah,
weed.
a little weed
Funny
particles.
weed, yeah.
So yeah, a place called Famous Yeti's Pizza had served contaminated weed from Tuesday to Thursday. Wow, man! If they had served that on the weekend, they'd be
That's a lot.
loaded. That's 2 whole days. That's at least like one day. It'd be like that's
Please contact your healthcare provider or call 911 if you are experiencing THC-related symptoms, everybody.
yeah.
Hang
Hey,
on.
yeah.
Let me just get this going here. Hang on.
Yeah, it's a shame that I don't have any new pods for my vape. I'll probably get some later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I do it?
they
Yeah,
suck them if
do
you
it.
got them, but
Oh, god damn it. I'm trying to get both
Yeah,
of these
I'll,
at once. And then
Yeah,
I'll
I
add 'em.
got the fucking
the-
pipe weed.
the buttons make it hard. But solidarity here.
Hell yeah, brother. That's a good shit. Put this back. I'm gonna have to get some flour to smoke in that thing at some point.
Woo.
That's gonna be good.
Hitting both at the same time is not a great idea.
Fair.
I think I just dropped both of them.
All right.
All right,
Do we want to do some more of yours or go?
Yeah,
get some
let's
of mine?
let's go. Let's save the politic one for.
Yeah, the politic one. I do
4
see
and
that.
5. Do 4 and 5 because 5 is technically
4 and 5.
politic, but not that much politic.
So I will say number 4 was one of my stories.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. You want to take this one?
No. I'm just glad we're seeing this at
Okay.
all. It's a good
Hell
one.
yeah! Headline here. Hellen Mirren says it's so sad Kurt Cobain died when he did because he never saw GPS. I love Hellen Mirren.
Funny headline, but it's an even funnier actual interview when you look at her quote.
Yeah. I always say it's so sad Kurt Cobain died when he did because he never saw GPS. GPS is the most wonderful thing. To watch my little blue spot walking down the street, I just find it completely magical and unbelievable. Of course, the comment came amid the broader point she was making about aging. If you're lucky, you get to be older, she continued. And then there you are. Oh my god, I'm 79. I never thought I'd be 79. Then you say, okay, well, this is it. This is what 79 is, and it's kind of okay. It's not brilliant, but it was not brilliant to be 25 either. I mean,
Fair.
She referenced Kurt Cobain numerous times in the past, referencing the nature of aging. In 2014, she told Oprah Winfrey, "Look at Kurt Cobain. He hardly even saw a computer. He saw computers. They existed in the 90s.
Yeah, they were around in the 90s.
The digital stuff that's going on is so exciting. I'm just so curious about what happens next." A year later, she told Oh my god! A year later, she told Cosmopolitan, "I was thinking about Kurt Cobain the other day, and he died without knowing about the internet, and I'm totally blown away by that."
Yeah, Kurt Cobain was blown away by something else.
If in 2016, god damn it! Hey,
I should have put the Bliston glasses on for that.
you should have. That would have been. It's fine. 2016, she said to the Daily Mail, "If I died at 27, the age Kurt Cobain died in 1994, I'd never have even known about the internet. Incredible things are happening all the time, and I can't wait to see what's next." I really think she just loves.
I love you, Hellen Mirren.
I think she just loves
She's
Kurt
so
Cobain.
stuck on this. She
I think
loves
she,
Kurt Cobain.
well, she also just loves
Damn.
technology, I guess. I think a lot of Zoomers are gonna try to cancel her for being out of touch and not understanding depression. But
I mean,
I don't
but
know. It's
also
just some kooky old lady.
I
Who
mean,
cares?
I just think it's really fucking funny to go like, "Rest in peace, so and so. You would have loved current thing that's happening."
it's literally that
Like
fucking.
fucking,
It's that fucking
Rest in
meme.
peace, H.P. Lovecraft. You would have loved the
Donald
movie
Trump.
Us.
Fucking rest in peace, Robin Williams. He would have loved Among Us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think that's
if
an
I
inherently
see Robin
funny
Williams
thing.
play Among Us.
Man,
I am
that
telling
would've
you,
been
that's
great.
us. That's a bit more Rodney Dangerfield, but still.
That was a lot. Yeah, that was
honestly,
more,
Rodney Dangerfield playing Among Us would have been great.
Rest
too.
in peace, Rodney Dangerfield. He would have loved Among Us too.
You know, Jimmy Stewart would have fucking loved SimCity. It's very sad.
Rest in peace. What's his name? Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson. He would have loved to be on the Tonight Show right now.
All right, this next headline, we got somebody who wishes he wouldn't have died here. Kentucky State Senator Johnnie Turner dies after plunging into empty swimming pool on Lawn Mower. What a final destination as death. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so yeah, he was known as a staunch supporter for the coal industry and other causes in the
Oh, okay, never
Appalachian
mind.
District. Yeah, I mean,
I'm actually happy about it now.
He was a Kentucky
That's a
State
joke.
Senator.
That's fucked though.
Yeah, this
Like,
is awful.
actually.
I mean, this is awful, but admittedly, like, so yeah, he was known for his. I'm gonna read past the pleasantries, but yeah, he died when he suffered an injury when plunging into a swimming pool, and effectively got really badly injured, and then eventually died past the injuries, which is awful and is a horrible way to die, but also like. That headline is crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit wild.
That sounds like a Final Destination kind of thing. But, alright, Tristan, let's go into some of your stories.
All right. Have either of you had this thing happen where a suspiciously Pope-shaped man in a music band t-shirt says, "How do you do, fellow kids?" It happens to me all the time. I fucking hate it.
Oh, where'd it go? And
Yeah, I just went to get it out of the way for next time. The Vatican has unveiled the official mascot of the Holy Year 2025, Luce, Italian for light. Archbishop Fischiella, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right, says the mascot was inspired by the church's desire to, quote, quote, to live even within the pop culture so beloved by our youth. And it's this chibi anime thing wearing a fucking crucifix with like a shepherd's crook, but it's different.
Why have they stolen anime?
It's like a Y.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's anime.
they're trying to court for weebs. They really are. And admittedly,
Why?
it's an inspired choice. I mean, if you've seen some of them, they need Jesus. Let's be real.
Yeah. Some of them claim to have
Some
Jesus.
of them already
I don't believe
like Jesus. That's true.
Yeah.
them. Place your hand upon the holy book and recite your Hail Marys with me.
I don't say
God.
this often, Tristan, but check the comments.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh. Alright,
let me put this back up.
we're full screen of this, so if there's a penis, I'm gonna have to actually edit this episode.
I don't think
hopefully
there are
not.
comments, but
Hopefully
You
not.
never know.
All right. Okay, so a little bit of clarification. Luce will also serve as the mascot of the Holy Seas Pavilion at Expo 2025 in Osaka. Well, that just makes sense. In Osaka,
Yep.
Japan. The Holy See Pavilion will also display the 17th century painting The Embodiment of Christ by Caravaggio.
Christ.
Literal
the Entombment.
Vatican crossover.
Yeah,
All right, hang on. Let me take a look at this.
This is literally them trying to court the weeb.
2025. Okay.
The Entombment of Christ by
Are they trying to like
Mr.
convert
Mamma
more
Mia.
Japanese people or something? Is that what's going on?
I mean, it's kind of failed in the West, so they may as well go east.
Well, they're already
Okay,
out,
all right,
so that was a long time ago.
It's the one where like the dude's like hunched over holding Jesus's legs as they're like putting him down. I don't really feel like pulling it up.
Yes. Okay.
All right, let's take a look at the. Go back real quick. Let's take a look at the comments. We got official Catholic anime girls before GTA 6.
Oh yeah,
Does
there's
your
gonna be so much porn of this thing?
Oh god, yeah.
God. Hang on.
These fucking we got some dweebs.
Yeah, I'm gonna make absolutely sure not to show this, but let's see if it already exists.
Oh boy.
So is that a girl?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good. Let's say good question. Then
I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a little chibi anime girl.
That's
that's just furry porn. Okay, well I'm not going to look further into this. I don't know what it would be tagged as.
It's probably something. It's probably out there, but
I wonder if you just type in Catholic.
This has only been a few hours, so maybe not.
Yeah, actually, this is like today. This is
new,
less than 12 hours old.
Give it by tomorrow. There will be some porn, but
Probably.
People are just calling it "Milady" at this point.
Well,
no.
That's because there is a crypto coin that looks very, very similar to this character, and it's called Milady coin.
Right,
so the entire you can see them in those profile pictures right there.
Is that it?
Oh,
that is it. That's what they look like.
I'm waiting until we can see this to go full screen because I don't trust none of these fucking weirdos' profiles.
That's awful. Not really that much like it.
Yes, Jesus Christ.
This looks
it's like I'm guessing it's like a variation NFT thing.
It's like saying anything that's anime looks like it.
That's that's an NFT shit.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it at all.
All of the comments about it are just like people saying "milady," and unless you know the context, it's just deranged.
It sounds like Reddit shit. Like,
yeah,
nice meme.
Somebody there has the context.
Oh my god.
God, an anime. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one person with the context. Why does the mascot literally look like a milady? I don't really think it does. You can't make this shit up, lol.
These fucking dweebs, dude. Holy shit.
That's a lot of fucking comments. Jesus Christ.
This is literally a mix-over of, like, two of my least favorite people to interact with. Online Catholics and fucking crypto bros. It's...
Yeah, wow.
I'd rather start a shotgun than deal with either of these people. Ugh. Anyways.
Well, that's a great new strategy from the Catholic Church. There you go.
All right, Gabe, you said you'd had something to spring off of this.
No, we had the same story. It was the same
Okay,
one.
sweet.
That is...
This is strange.
They have nailed this. I think they've got this one on lock. This one will work.
Yeah, like, it's a smart move. It's just very strange. Like, seeing this old Emperor Palpatine looking fucker just point, this is my anime waifu.
This is a little version
She's
of
a
me.
devout woman of God.
Image, yeah, that image is just a meme. It needs some, like, impact font above his head.
This is a little version of me, Alan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So Crunchyroll and Funimation committed mass felony.
Okay,
I
yes,
heard a little bit about this.
This is a wacky one.
This is
All right. So according to David Wald, who is the English voice actor from a whole bunch of different shows, he was Master Chief in Halo Legends. Holy shit!
Yes. I always remember him as Gagio from Fairy Tail, because when I watched that back in high school, I was like, this guy's got like a really distinct voice for like anime voice man, you know? A lot of them kind of sound similar, but he's kind of...
I should go get my Halo Legends DVD. It's just in my old room. I should get it. But so according to him, Crunchyroll has been allegedly committing mail theft 4 years. A quote from him. Dear friends, if you sent me anything care of Funimation or Crunchyroll in the last 5 years, I apologize. I didn't get it. I learned yesterday that Crunchyroll opened my private mail, threw away your letters, and passed out any included items to their staff.
Yeah, that's you're not supposed to open mail for other people.
That's not only a felony, but that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not only just a felony, it's fucking cringe.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, this guy sent a picture to sign. I'm gonna fucking
I feel like they're gonna sue him for saying this on Twitter.
No, they can't. They've committed an actual felony.
Yeah. Now it's going to get investigated, and if any of it's true, some people are going to at least get, like, at the very least, fines.
Yeah, it'll probably be a fine. If not, then, like, it's, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Nope.
I should not have clicked my notifications. It was a misinput. It was a misinput. I'm glad I clicked off before.
Little gamer moment right there.
Yes.
I just want to make like, I don't know. My brain's on autopilot at this point.
You're good.
Just gonna check that notification just in case. Okay, it was literally nothing. It was just a fucking notification for like someone posting something.
Hell yeah.
But still, I don't want my notifications out in everybody's business.
Exactly.
Fair.
They're my notifications.
This very, very good comment. I don't understand the reason. Shrug emoji. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, Twitter's comment section has become wonderful for anything over 5K likes.
I think you retweeted something.
Yeah,
I wanted to pull it up, but
I can pull it up if you want.
It's just a little silly.
It's accurate though.
If you want to show it, I'll pull it up.
Hey, let me find.
Just go ahead and remove this. So yeah. I'm not sure if Funimation got in on this. He only implicates Crunchyroll, but Funimation and Crunchyroll have done a lot of like partnerships, so it might just be like a joint
now they're owned
thing.
by the same company, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, they are.
They're owned by Sony, if I'm right.
They're both Sony.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they're both Sony, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Hopefully, at this point, it means that Crunchyroll is going to get some actual competition when it comes to like streaming. Because
yeah, the main one right now is High Dive, and then there's also
I thought High Dive died.
No, it's still
I
around.
think High Dive's still around. That's where Oshinoko premiered like last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't die for a little bit longer, so maybe people will move to it.
What exactly is going to happen with this? They're going to wind up paying like a tiny fee or something.
Probably. It's probably going to be like $20,000.
Yeah, it's not going to be
something stupid like that.
It's me. Decent amount of money to normal people for a company like this. It'll be like a slap on the wrist, but
yeah. Honestly, I've had it out for Crunchyroll ever since they said, "Oh yeah, we intentionally fuck up the quality so that we can save on web hosting stuff." Like, fuck you.
At least let me download it then. Fuck.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that because that's an actual innovation.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just to show how fucked Twitter has become. This guy posted, thinking about in The Sopranos when someone brings up Borat, the movie, and a depressed AJ, who would usually be the easiest mark for it, chimes in with, it wasn't fair to the people involved. Now, if you don't know, The Sopranos came out before Borat.
Yeah.
So this is a very it's a joke tweet.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look at some of the replies.
Well, Vishal here.
I think that's an unforgettable moment. It shows AJ's personality perfectly. Yeah, do you remember that moment, Vishal?
I love that.
Vishal double dipping, by the way. However, he is talking about people from a different community. Thank you, Vishal, for that addition.
So the next one there seems like it's a kind of joking response.
Yeah, this might be an actual person. Yeah. This guy, however, thinking with just a bunch of ellipses.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a real
Okay. AJ finally shows empathy, just not for who you'd expect.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
This is what the AI is doing now, folks.
Classic Sopranos dissonance,
Fucking-
am I right, film lovers?
Fucking Sabode over here, AJ, usually the prime target for a Borat joke, breaks character and says, quote, "It wasn't fair to the people involved. Long hyphen. A hilariously bleak reaction even for him. Classic Sopranos dissonance."
Fun fact, the long hyphen is called an M-dash. I learned that.
Ah.
Usually the prime target for a Borat joke is such a good line.
It really is.
AJ after, so why are these all like Indian or whatever too?
I don't know.
Sumitra.
Because like
AJ
Sabode, Vishal, that's just straight in Hindi. Dinesh,
Yeah.
like a lot of these are just Indian.
AJ, after years of being a fool, evolved into a truly poignant character by the end. AJ
I'm sure
often
you
listened
remember.
to Silvio's tales of anti-Italian bias, but his real motivation might have been his crush on a girl whose Central Asian roots stirred his curiosity about broader struggles.
Two different tweets, by the way. That was 2 tweets.
Two tweets.
Yeah, though that's two separate.
A lot of them
Couldn't
are
just
double
do
tweets.
one. Yeah, like a lot. Like I saw some guy who it was just emojis, and there were like 3 replies.
Well, see, look at how many views these are getting, because these are definitely like bots. This is a bot farm. Trying to
Due
make
to
money.
Who has seen-
interaction
Who
ratio.
has seen the Borat movie, and how does he look? How to mention Borat? We should all know him.
We should all know him, yes.
Again, 2 tweets.
Amen. Two
Amen.
tweets. Well, so
That-
here's
too long
I
didn't read.
remember when I remember
Wow,
there was
that's good. I like that one.
From definitely real account Red Skull. In a
That one might
perfect
just
world,
be
we would have
real.
less funding for women's studies and more for sopranoology. Huh?
I like that there's 2 O's. It is sopranoology.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
sopranology. It's different.
No, I think that's a real tweet.
I think so.
I mean, maybe. Possibly.
It's so fun. It's so out of pocket, though.
So what is
Yeah,
the
like-
point of this? Is this like to make money?
I
Essentially.
don't fucking know.
But they go
Yeah,
Like,
like,
yeah, because
right?
like all these are
They're-
verified. They're probably
They're
probably
getting
also-
money on their tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's a cool hustle. That's great.
yeah, go back to the original
Yeah.
tweet, though. What were you saying?
There's a lot of
beforehand?
these. Like I said, 3 fucking
Yeah,
3 in a
three
row
emojis.
emojis.
But what were you
A
saying
lot of
before,
these
Gabe?
just
When
Like a minute ago.
Oh, I was saying, I remember Charlie, because Charlie's been messing around with chatbots after some other recent stuff. Moist Critical.
Yeah.
And one of the things he used to prove that it was a bot was he asked it to send a message with 3 points, I believe. Like, the message was one block of text with 3 questions in it. But it can't do that. It has to do them, or like it's sending 3 messages in a row or something. It can't do that. It has to send them all as one block of text because it can only do 1 prompt at a time. So
This is
like
just going to evolve into the new like version of people evading CAPTCHA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's because people are going to eventually like patch that out, and they're going to give it the functionality of that, and then there will be a new thing where it's like, oh, it's not able to do this because it can only generate this, and then the cycle will go endlessly.
Exactly. And so like my suspicion with a lot of the ones where it just ends up being like a block of text with a bunch of different points that don't connect is that the way the person prompted the bot is making it, they wanted it to send multiple responses, but instead it's answering multiple prompts in one single message, which is why sometimes you get those big walls of text from a bot instead of the
Yeah.
like 5 spam messages. That's my
Like
suspicion.
Yeah.
at least.
This. Too long didn't read, pal. This is Twitter. Come on.
It's not happening.
Definitely
Sorry,
a
Chowder
slap. But go back to the original tweet, though, because the original tweet summed it up pretty well. The blue check subcontinent replies are fucking killing me. This is going to happen to any post that gets more than 5k likes. 10 depressingly vacant replies from managed OF promotion accounts. 700,000 bizarrely stilted ChatGPT replies from India. which is
And they're
yeah.
all from India for some reason.
so many.
That's not even
Yeah.
like a. That's
I can't
like
believe even Sabode got in on this.
Yeah, poor
Can't
Sabode,
believe
man.
So Sabode
I like
sold
to
out.
think Sabode is a real guy who got trapped inside the AI machines, like in Persona
Yeah, he's
5
he's
Strikers.
trying to get out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
saying, "Help! Let me out!"
let me
I am
out,
behind the
please.
bars, man! I'm sorry.
Hello, I am under the water.
That was not meant to be. That was not meant to be like a racist accent.
Yes.
That was me trying to do.
No,
like
mine
a
was.
Joel. I just want to specify.
Yes, please let me out.
Let's stay in it.
That's after he blows up Norway. He's not getting out after that.
All right,
Oh
so
boy.
I got some kind of sad modding news.
Okay.
So Fallout Vault
What's this
13. Fallout Vault 13 was a mod that aimed to kind of hubristically bring Fallout 1 into Fallout 4, and then
Oh.
eventually also do Fallout 2, which I think was a bit
these idiots.
too much for them
That
to
was
set out
never
to
gonna
do
happen.
because they
I mean,
suspended
Fallout-
development.
Well, Fallout London is like, that's apparently fucking popping.
Yeah,
So anything's possible. But
eventually
that's
I'll
a
have to
shame.
play it.
Why? So TLDR, why are they suspending? Is it just too much to do?
Let me just skim this. Essentially, okay. So, I don't think this actually
they're
says
very
it,
big
but
about it. It doesn't seem like Microsoft or Bethesda came at him. It just seems like they're ending development. Because
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
still
they're-
releasing what they've got.
It's like Tamriel
Yeah, I
Rebuild
think
has
it's-
been going for fucking 15 years or something.
it's been
I don't
going
think
since
they're-
2008. at
Yeah, I
least.
don't think they're gonna like step in necessarily. So
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen, or what happened rather, is that they just kind of decided, hey, this is kind of a bit too much for us, and we're kind of stretched thin, and a lot of us have other projects that we're working on. So
this is
we're just gonna upload what we have. If someone else wants to finish it,
yeah.
inshallah, brother.
This
Go
is
to
the
God.
classic scenario that happens to every Sonic fan game. Every time you get some like
Bit off a
Sonic
bit more than they can chew.
fan engine, and it's like, wow, they finally got really good physics for Sonic in this fan game. And it's a tech demo, and I can't wait for them to put out the full game, and then they just
That's-
never do.
Never happening.
Never ever happening. Yeah.
I fully expect that to happen with the Gauntlet Dark Legacy remake that I've been following.
Oh, but that
I didn't
is.
know that was happening.
But that is.
Yeah,
also,
it's a fan thing.
that is
Yeah.
entirely something that will happen.
Well,
like,
You know, hey, maybe the Fallout
Yeah.
London people can take over this or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but that's the thing though. The issue is that Fallout 1's world is so large, and it's also kind of empty other than the settlements. So
Yeah, that's the problem.
you would not only have to be making a lot, but you'd have to be really flexing your creative muscles.
You'd have to kind of shrink it down, or just add a bunch of non-canon shit that like wouldn't exist, and
Yeah.
either way would piss everybody off. So
I think
Yeah.
doing this was a good move. Doing the demo, having the release, and then realizing like maybe this is just a little too much. I think this is
Yeah.
the best way they could have done it, as opposed to like, never mind, guys, sorry, it's not coming out. You know?
Yeah, like at the
Yeah.
very least, if you're going to stop development, release everything that you've made so far.
yeah.
yeah, I
For those that don't know,
Okay.
because some people might not know, Fallout 1 and 2 are both like played on like a grid.
Yeah,
basically,
isometric.
like,
Yeah,
like
they're-
you get-
They're
Well,
hex-based
not-
asymmetric.
well, they're
games.
isometric, but I mean like the map system. It's not like an open world like the new games. Like it's new games. They've been doing this for like 16 years.
Yeah, it's a grid-based system where you have
Yeah.
settlements that are in some grids. The rest is not really created unless you have a
It's
random
like-
encounter. But
yeah,
random
you get
encounters
occasional-
areas are pre-built.
Yeah. So like it's kind of hard to translate that because you're implied to be traveling for like several days over basically nothing in the wasteland.
Yeah.
So it's basically like Starfield. Actually, they should really make Starfield the basis for this.
They should make Fallout 1 into a Starfield planet.
There you go.
Heck, that would actually go kind of hard if they like
There's
they
already
Starfield into Fallout.
there's already a mod that's like trying to make Tamriel as a planet in Starfield.
That's pretty cool,
Everyone gave up on
actually.
modding
Some
Starfield.
people are gonna keep trying, probably.
I mean, I think modders could
I
fix
think
that game.
with
It just-
enough-
it'll take
yeah.
time.
With
Yeah.
enough effort, like if you see the stuff that people put into, we're not going to probably find it here, but someone posted recently, this isn't Skyrim or anything, but fucking Minecraft has like an RTS mod now that looks amazing. It's got like the perfect fucking RTS
Yes, it
UI
does.
and everything. And like, yeah, you can make anything in a mod if you really try, and sometimes it can be really good.
So the reason that was actually stated in a reply. So I'll just write. I'll just
sick.
write. I'll just say out the answer verbatim. Fallout Vault 13 was suspended due to a combination of factors, including burnout, difficulty in recruiting and retaining team members with niche skills, and personal life changes among core team members. There was no infighting or cease and desist from Bethesda. Ultimately, this was an ambitious project being made with limited resources by volunteers. The decision was made to prioritize the well-being of project members. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Totally fair.
Have fun with the live people.
Like I wrote before I deleted it. It's sad, but it's very understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame, but
Yeah.
you know, people will probably pick up the slack independently. I have to imagine.
Yeah. If we get to it at the end, I do have a cool mod that I want to show off.
All right.
But,
Sure.
It's definitely not
have a-
really stupid and silly.
Do
I have a headline I sent.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
You don't need to read beyond the headline, but it's a good
Real
one.
quick. I think I have mostly politics stuff left.
Okay.
So,
Okay, we can do a
Politics and
roundup.
Asmongold.
well, that kind of ties into politics.
I like shoving the politics
yeah.
into the end of the episode. That's good, and
Yeah.
that way people that don't want culture war can just tune out once we get to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Although stick around for the end because
You got
it's
some good
politics
stuff this time.
related, but it's really funny.
so yeah,
A lot of it will be.
True.
a headline here: Zach Bryan confirms breakup from girlfriend Brianna Chickenfry with cryptic message.
What a name.
I am not perfect.
Not a perfect person.
I like that name,
I think-
Chicken Fry. That's a perfect name right there.
Brianna
Yeah,
I
Chickenfry.
think there's the note of the cryptic message in Brianna Chickenfry, I think, really pulls it all together. It really makes it feel like a real all-timer.
I love her
Great.
name. I don't know what she does. She could be an awful person. Her name, amazing.
I hope she isn't
I saw
awful
someone
because
comment-
Let's say
I hope he feeds chicken fries to.
Ones people.
Oh yes, Brianna Chicken Fry, heiress to the famed Chicken Fry dynasty. They say her wealth goes back as far as the Romanovs.
That's good.
I was
That's
gonna
really
say we
fucking
should.
good.
That's great. That hey, you
Burger
know,
King is gonna sue.
I hope her
They'll be
career.
hooking up with London Broil anytime now. Yeah,
I,
Brianna Chicken. Who are these people though? That's a good question.
yeah, I don't.
I mean,
don't know.
listen, with a jaw like that, maybe he was just scared that like he'd chew her up, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I needed, chicken fries.
What was that?
Or
Huh?
like Zach, I think he's a country musician. I'm pretty sure.
That's-
He's a pretty famous one.
That totally
Okay.
explains why your name is Chicken Fry. All right.
A famous country musician. All right.
Yeah, famous country musician who was dating girlfriend Brianna Chickenfry.
What a
Who is
name.
not perfect, as we now know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't perfect.
I'm chicken fried, but I'm not perfect. Oh God. Hey,
Zach Bryan is actually he's currently the 144th most listened to artist on Spotify in the world.
That's wild because I've never heard of him.
I've never even heard anyone mention him.
this feels like
But
an
then again,
AI
his name
generated
is
person.
so- His name is so generic that like I could have heard of him and just forgotten. So
He
Yeah,
looks
he was in Toronto like I think a month or two ago.
he looks AI
him.
generated.
He does.
yep.
So I guess before we get into politics,
Yes.
one last SHAQ treat
Ooh.
to taste.
Shaq
This one is clover shaped.
What does that have to do
And,
with
it's-
Shaquille O'Neal?
Well, I mean, O'Neal.
Okay, yeah, actually, that
Okay,
makes sense.
sure. What about the
Alright,
it is-
cactus? though?
The cactus, I don't know, actually. And
You see
I don't
from
even know
Nevada?
what the fuck is the... I have deep... The pineapple one was a fucking truck.
It was?
It was a front-facing truck.
Yeah, no wonder these things are on clearance.
Diesel.
Wow.
A front-facing fucking truck.
That's terrible.
Okay.
It has the shapes on the back. Okay, so
I'm so glad I
this
had you
one
on
is
full screen for that beforehand.
this one is specifically listed as green watermelon. So
Okay.
As opposed
to the
to-
gray
yeah,
watermelon.
as opposed to the other several different colors of watermelons.
Right.
Those yellow watermelons, man.
We'll never be too sure with the blue raspberries and whatnot.
Yeah, fuck.
I've always been a fan of watermelon flavors, like artificial watermelon. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
I don't care for fucking watermelon as a fruit particularly, but the artificial watermelon you get in like a gum or something, always a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to do yours first, or go through some of mine?
I'll go through some of yours real quick.
Let's get into some fucking politique.
Politics.
Yeah, I have another. I have another QAnon thing.
All right.
Hell
I just
yeah.
decided to look after the thing.
Oh,
and,
wait. I just remembered what one of the politics stories is.
Yeah, a little whoop whoop.
It's the
as
next
it
one you
were.
have lined up, Tristan.
Oh.
fucking siren emoji, siren emoji, siren emoji. Major alert! The White House in D.C. is now turned all green. Space 3 exclamation marks.
Turn on your television, doesn't matter what channel.
It is an
Any
image of the
channel!
White House. It's an
Yes.
image of the White House with the lights on, and the lights are green because there are the lights on the outside of the building
Yeah.
that can be
Yeah.
So
like,
so
like with the Dark Brandon night.
Yeah,
They
so-
were
Yeah.
red.
yeah, so
Yeah,
as
or
it
like
turns out,
there
with
was
Dark
a pride
Brandon,
thing.
he finally, came out and kicked the lights on and turned the dimmer switch off, and they turned green. That's what happened here.
Yeah, exactly.
He
So,
pulled up the app.
This photo was from 3 years ago in March on St. Patrick's Day, so that's really cool. But what I'm wondering is what they think this means. What do they think this means?
It means green light.
Well,
Execute all the
scroll down.
traitors.
Do we have any responses?
Well, hang on, real quick. I'm gonna go
Y-
see what it actually symbolizes is.
Solidarity. Yeah.
See,
yeah. It's solidarity with the Green Ranger. It's actually very right wing.
Yo, fucking greeby deeby.
See,
Oh, look at the little cat.
literally,
What's so major about it?
one day red, one day green. Good guys
Green
are coming
means
in.
go, earlier was red.
What's it they
Everything is
know?
ready to go.
Fucking $sign green.
Man,
So
I
it's like,
really want to
like,
make fun of these people and just kind of fuck with them and go in and be like, "Yep, target spotted. Tango down.
Brat.
Tango down."
The brat fucking.
That's Brat. This is Brat.
It means
oh
Kamal.
shit.
You know what it means? It means Kamal's already taken over. Joe Biden has died. He's been dead for 4 years.
Yeah, green is actually the color of his
Yeah.
decomposing corpse.
Yeah, have
Don't
you ever seen that movie? What was it? Stay Alive. I don't know. The one where the lady have a puppets out of people. It's one of those horror movies. It's the 2000 shitty horror movie, but she had him as a puppet. That's how it was.
A lot of these replies just
Cool
really that
Pepe's.
funny.
Yeah. Basically, when we talk about the shadow puppets, it's really just been his corpse. They've got a really
yeah,
nice
they-
cooler on.
You know,
site.
weekend at Biden's. You know, right
I
Exactly.
believe it. I mean, they have the technology.
It explains
So, yeah.
the time you went hub to.
Remember the time CNN pretended they had holograms so they could talk to fucking Will.i.am about the Obama election?
That was-
like if they
Yeah,
can do that, then they
I know
can
when
do
they
a-
had the hologram, William.
That
They
was
could do a fake Biden doing a really embarrassing. But this is my conspiracy now. That's now my conspiracy. Thank you for giving
Yeah,
me your conspiracy.
New hologram conspiracy
look,
drops.
you know, with the rise of AI and the rise of puppetry and good prosthetics, we could make a new Biden very easily.
I believe it.
We can make a better Biden.
Hey,
Build Biden better.
you know
We
what?
can make his brain work. Actually,
Well, all you got to do
That
is
would be
just
great.
get
Arguably, it never did.
yeah. God, this fucking debate performance, man. I remember when we streamed that, and we were Literally, I think
I'm
it
glad
was the
that I
most.
did it. I'm glad that I did it after the fact because we wanted to pause every fucking 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Now let me tell you something. Now you
it was so
the
depressing, dude.
fat- dog-faced pony soldier.
Yeah, legitimately, I have never
Here,
felt.
fat.
I've never felt more like when that happened. I was like, "Oh God, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing?" It was so
I'm
disheartening.
glad he dropped out.
I am
Yeah.
too. It's like
But mostly for his sake. He
It was-
needs to go to
the thing
Florida.
is, he like transferred his senility powers over to Trump, and
Oh,
he got
it's
like
great.
more senile.
Yeah,
He went.
did.
He took his fucking orb and went. Ah!
Dude,
And
by the
Yeah,
way,
he
do
did a
you,
Saruman
Trump just
move.
woke up, said, "Where am I? Where am I? I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I
by
am."
the way, do you have him and the McDonald's doing a fry cook stuff in this?
No, I don't.
I
guess
can
we should mention Trump went to a McDonald's and worked for an hour.
It was less
I
than that.
I
It was
really
like
hope.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30
Dang.
minutes.
And all he did was
I
fry,
wonder what he
like,
did.
Well, I watched the whole thing. He didn't put the fries in the oil. No, he had someone else
Did he
do
put
that.
the fries in the bag?
Can you put
he
that
did.
in? I don't like it.
Everything after
Scary.
anything that may be hot because there's oil involved, so they're going to be very.
I don't
cautious.
want my tan to melt.
They poured the thing in there. He shook the salt in. He scooped it, not very well. It was okay,
no,
but not very well.
poorly.
It was okay, but it's like
It's probably pretty
Come
good by the
on.
standards of McDonald's workers.
No,
I've seen.
Oh,
way
no.
better. I've
Oh.
seen, I've done.
Okay.
I've literally.
I've done
Yeah,
significantly
hey,
better.
I've
yeah.
done better.
Oh yeah.
He put it in a bag. I don't think he did. I can't remember if he handed people drinks, but he handed people bags of fries. I remember that. And
But did he put the fries in the bag?
He did put fries in the bag. He literally put fries in the bag.
Hell yeah.
He did the meme.
Yeah, but
And he
what I wanna
enjoyed
know-
that. It was admittedly.
Do we have an image of him putting the fries in the bag that we can just use on Twitter?
if you can pull that up.
I can pull that up. But
Yeah, just
Okay,
post it in the
great.
chat.
it
and I'll
was
pull it up.
genuinely
But,
the happiest he's ever looked. It was like he had a
He found his
smile on
calling.
his face. It was
what I want to know though is what he did with the $4 that he made during that work session.
that was at most $3.95. That was at
Yeah.
most. Like that's
Yeah,
Does that count as a campaign donation?
that's a good question. Does that count?
should.
Does it count as a campaign donation? Because I've really been trying to obfuscate that allegedly
I'm trying to find
with the NFTs and the watches allegedly.
I have to find two different images, and I'm scrolling through my bookmarks, so I'm stalling for time. If you want to go through another story real quick. Oh, I found one. But
That's the thing. I think the last three are gonna inspire some conversation.
okay.
Oh.
I will say we're now very heavily in the politics section. So
You are now entering the Dungeon of Torment.
Okay, all right.
And furthermore, of course,
Yes.
Pronouns. All right, here's the first one. That's a video, and there's another image of him. Like again, this is the happiest he's looked. But it's a video of him scooping them into a fry box.
I don't remember him looking particularly happy in this video.
Not in
no,
this
he
video,
doesn't.
but this video is interesting.
Tight. Got the shoulder on it.
oh, that's
He's
horrible.
so
Okay, yeah.
relatable, guys. He's relatable.
It's a really rough pour, actually. Yeah, it's a real rough pour.
That's bad.
I told you it was bad.
But then it looks.
no, he looks incredibly
Okay,
uncomfortable.
go to the second one of that, James. Scroll back down. The second one there. That's. So
Okay, he does look vaguely interested.
Yeah,
That guy looks
Don't
uncomfortable.
look happy in any of these photos, babe.
but
I
I remember looking happier, but admittedly, like
here's the thing.
I was very high at that time, so I was just looking at McDonald's food, really.
I was watching the Snark Tank
Yes.
recently, and a really important question
Oh,
was brought up. Whoa.
all
I
right,
don't know what that was.
that was weird.
I think I might have just accidentally clicked the link again.
It's okay. Well, you're
But
back now.
so I was watching.
I had to post that one too. I don't know if you want to show that.
I'll just pull that up while I ask the question.
Yes.
So I was watching the Snark tag, and a question got brought up that I'm kind of shook me.
Yes.
Have any of you ever seen Donald Trump laugh?
He's chuckled
No.
before.
Well, maybe a little bit. I guess it's like a fake, like,
I think I've heard him.
advertisement.
Yeah, like a
chuckle.
smug laugh. Like
But
the smug.
I've never heard him laugh.
No.
It's fucking wild. 2017.
Oh my
That's not
God.
2017. I mean,
But admittedly,
Yeah,
That
but
is-
then
that
most
is a great
politicians,
image,
when they
though.
do laugh, it seems fake, though. So, like,
fair. Yeah, Kamala has a cackle that's kind of it's a bit rough.
and there's
Yeah.
moments where it seems genuine, and there's moments where it's like, all right, you reel it in, hun, reel it in.
And then
I no.
I think
there's a clip-
Yeah.
There is a clip where he laughs, but it's like you can tell the moment he starts laughing, he stops himself. Like
maybe he has a weird fucked up laugh.
Hey, that doesn't stop
I
me.
wonder what his laugh.
yeah,
sounds
what if
like.
Trump has, like, a kind of laugh?
and then if he has a
Trump
cackle,
going
then he
tee-hee.
can't
He
criticize
could-
Kamala for cackling.
He could have,
Fair.
what was his name? That guy?
Yeah, that,
Oh,
I was
the
gonna
Howard-
say.
Howard Dean.
I think
The
maybe
Howard
people are
Dean.
scared
He
of
could have the
laughing
Dean
because
Well, so, I mean, this is also like that worked when people had like. By the way, something recently that just horrified me when I found it out. Did you know that apparently there's a 51% a literacy rate of like 51% in America? I'm also
wait, seriously?
Which end of that do you fall on, Ben?
Yeah, that's
somewhere deeply in the middle. But when I found that out, I'm like, oh, that explains a
That's
lot.
it
pretty
is.
embarrassing.
That's sad.
Yeah. Thank you, George W. Bush. 20 years later, we're feeling the constant after effects of your fucking stupidity.
I
yeah,
have
I
a
see
video
that.
for after as well. This is a
That's
good
not
clip.
real Donald Trump, is it?
That's his real
That is a
Twitter
real
account.
photo.
Yeah. See, here's the
He's
thing.
back on Twitter.
His real Twitter account is now run by like campaign people.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Because
staff.
he uses
They-
Truth Social to
He has a
post
separate
now.
account that uploads his Truth Social posts onto Twitter as well.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
that feels like that should be something that Elon wouldn't allow, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
he's
Dark Gothic MAGA. He wouldn't do anything to hurt his precious little baby.
It's a shame.
Should we start playing that?
Yeah,
What?
we should bring up Dark Gothic
which
MAGA.
one do you wanna
real
go?
quick.
We should bring up Dark Gothic.
I'm gonna bring up Gabe's real quick.
Okay,
I
Okay.
also sent this one. Yeah, this
Here's
is a
from
very,
Zach
very good one.
Bussy.
Zach.
I'm gonna scroll up for the Dark Gothic MAGA real quick. Okay,
Oh, here's another bit of campaign theater.
let's fucking go. Is this?
Admittedly, he's talking
Oh,
about
playing it with AOC.
Well,
That's
the
so
AOC
epic and cool,
the
bro.
AOC part's the cringe part, but admittedly, like.
Yeah.
He has talked about like the Dreamcast and Crazy Taxi way
He
before
loves
the election, so
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that was
You're
his
charging
campaign
tourist
talk.
prices up
I'm
here
telling
on
tourist
these
prices.
fares.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, this is San Fran. Watch this. I'm flying over this one. Out of the way, people.
Oh,
he's not very
playing
good.
very well,
admittedly,
yeah.
I fuck that up all the time. I
He's
fuck
not
up a lot.
selling it as like a big fan
yeah.
currently.
Jeff does it.
So there is
No,
so
not
if you
at all.
pause it,
Like I'm
but
not
also
trying to-
there's
chaotic.
a trick you can do there,
Yeah, where it's like,
like
you can
Bane was
jump.
talking about.
Yeah, there's a
You
jump
can-
you
you
can
can
do with
put-
those cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
using those cars,
tricky.
you can do a jump. He messed it up, but he was actively doing like a crazy taxi strat, which is very funny to
guess.
think about.
Yeah, and he's actually like trying to get like the crazy throughs and all that.
He's not going
What I
very
wanna
fast
know-
right now. He's not going crazy.
Yeah, admittedly, like he's also in his like late 50s. I'll
Not good enough.
cut him some slack. I'll give him a little bit of that. But yeah, no, I literally fuck that up all the time. Like
But
any of
yeah.
those
Oh,
jumping
I
tricks,
think
fuck up on
actually,
Crazy Taxi.
I'm not sure if he wasn't doing a jumping trick, and I think what he was trying to do is like maybe go between these cars for more like money.
You can do that too, but there's a trick you can do where you like jump up from that area. You can go past that.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that in a second.
No
You
boy.
just
know,
pulled
it's
that
nice
up
if it's
preemptively.
genuine, but it doesn't necessarily feel genuine. I don't know.
I'd say
See,
playing
it seems
Crazy
about
Taxi,
on
but
par with Trump doing the fries.
oh boy, here we go.
I would
No.
say Tim Walz playing. Like
It's
I
very
think
I
that's
like Tim Walz
genuine.
more by a whole bunch, but
But AOC being there was not genuine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
Let's
here we
let's
go.
talk about
Well,
more.
originally they were going to be playing Madden. That was the one thing I remember about that stream every time. They were going to be playing Madden, and I'm like, why? Who gives
you
a
don't
fuck?
need that.
And then
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
like they
that's the
switched to
thing.
Crazy Taxi. It's like, all right, that's smart.
The Maddens back then were presumably pretty good.
Early Madden was fun, but like modern Madden is
Yeah,
fucking-
stick a Dreamcast Madden. That's fine.
yeah.
But what do
So-
you got here?
Going from something that might have been inauthentic but was really fucking cool. Here's something that's 100% authentic and it's really fucking cringe.
I'm not just MAGA. I'm dark, Gothic MAGA.
I really
It's like he
hope-
endeavors to be as embarrassing as possible.
Well, I think so. I mean, it's like engagement farming, but as a personality.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, that's
Yeah.
always been his personality, but it's just this is what's getting him the most attention now, so he's doing it.
The
I
the
just-
font on his MAGA hat is like a fucking like German Gothic font.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll post a
Interestingly,
fucking picture of
German.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna look too far into that because you know
There's
a lot of
implications that a lot of
fonts-
people have been saying, or I'm like, maybe.
a lot of fonts do have
Feels
implications,
Oh,
but
it wasn't Puerto Rican.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll get to the kill Tony
Should we bring
bit.
that up?
We'll bring
Oh,
that up in a
God,
minute
alright.
here. But
all right, I'll just like put it over here.
this is one of those ones where it's like, you know, politically, I just hope this tanks because he's involved at the very least, or it's like,
It won't.
no,
Yeah.
this is one of those ones where I'm just like, let everything everything in those last few years of him is turned to shit. Everything he's touched, he's literally had the reverse Midas touch. Everything he's touched has turned to fucking ass. Pure doo-doo.
The Sadim touch.
Yeah, exactly. It, like, Twitter's valuation has dropped so much.
I think it's dropped by over half.
Yeah, I think it's like 70% from what it was 4
That's
years
rough.
ago, which
It
is
was already in a pretty bad spot, wasn't it?
it was kind of
It was
it was in an even spot. Like they were breaking even, which for a tech
Yeah.
company nowadays, that's good.
Pretty
That's
good.
great.
yeah. Like YouTube doesn't even break even.
They-
Google
Yeah,
only
everybody's
keeps it around
operating
because it's
at a-
influential.
That's the funny thing. Every tech company is like failing, basically, just slowly. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this whole society is built on a fucking house of
Dude,
cards. It's
but,
It's,
like,
it's almost as if venture capitalism kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, hey, but the bubble is not going to burst for another like 5 years. When it bursts, it's going to burst fucking hard. That's
Oh,
It's gonna
Yeah,
be it's gonna be bad.
Capitalism itself has its problems, but fuck venture capitalism.
but-
my
but-
God.
So the thing is, like, things like Uber, DoorDash, and all that, like, they are
Techno feudalism.
only Uber has just started to make a profit. Only
wow.
Yeah.
just now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Only
Actually,
by fucking over their drivers more and more. Anyways.
Yeah.
Woo!
And the thing is, like,
Dystopia!
eventually all this shit will break and the real model will come through out of all of it, but it's not going to come
Hopefully.
out. Well, it's not going to happen for another 20 years, and it's going to have to break a lot of...
Listen up, liberal. My wife left me.
It's,
Yeah.
Can I have an actress?
And see, the lead up
Can
to
I
that...
have the nitrous today?
Can I have a nitrous today, please? But the lead up to that, like, new platform that's actually the real good working model will break a lot of people. And it will be like a tank running
I
over
don't know if
skulls
there's-
until it's done.
I don't know if there's any fucking working model there, babe, but you keep on dreaming.
That's why I'm a mild optimist. I have to
Listen,
kind of hope
man,
there's,
I
have
gotta
to hope
tell
there's
you,
a
there-
working model.
There wouldn't be a Super Mario Sunshine without capitalism. It's true. Kamala's a
Admittedly-
crazy leftist. She
admittedly-
doesn't want Super Mario Sunshine.
Makes a good point. All right, I got it. I know.
All the people who hate Mario Sunshine are like, she has my vote.
Well, those people aren't people. They're in the basket
Yeah,
of
they're-
deplorables. so
They're
Yeah.
sitting in their fucking like unfinished basement.
no, they're
like,
sitting in their
There's a little bit
villain
of water on the
throne.
floor.
They've got like a spiked villain throne with flames Fuck those
That's
people.
that's the only cool thing that they have, though. The rest
Yes.
is like they're living in squalor.
Yeah.
All right.
They spent all of their money on the Game of Thrones fucking throne, and then just tricked it out with fire, and now they have nothing else.
It looks like the Christopher Lee scene from The Stupids. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
what's next?
The Kill Tony clip here. Here, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what everyone's been talking about. Let's watch.
Yeah.
A lot
So
going on.
Crank it up to max.
yeah,
there.
we'll play the clip.
Max.
Here. Yeah.
It's a little
A lot
higher.
going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Man, for a guy who makes a show about comedians bombing, he really is bombing here. God.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what Trump's team is.
I've
fucking
seen
doing.
his show. It's pretty funny.
it's pretty funny.
He's pretty good
I've
at
seen good
making
clips
fun
from
of
it.
people that aren't funny. So I do think that maybe he is trying to like tank Trump's campaign right now.
Admittedly, if he
Maybe.
comes on his show after the election, win or lose, and he says, "I was just trying to like, this was a joke. I was just trying to like,
Keep it playing here.
yeah, let's play the 33 seconds."
Yeah. We'll look at the reaction.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup.
Well, it isn't
Oh,
exactly
all
perfect comedy, so
I like
geez,
it. I have other
Tony.
policies that I think should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should have a lot going on.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
I don't know
man,
why they didn't
didn't
just
finish his
trim the
joke.
clip. But
All
no,
right.
Tony, come on. I've literally seen you do worse to people with better jokes than that on your fucking show. I've
it's
seen
a
that.
sad display.
And he
Yeah,
fucking
also-
makes an excuse.
It is a bit rough to be just
Also, yeah.
like
but then again,
Puerto Ricans are citizens.
yeah, citizens of this
Yeah, they're
country,
Americans.
they're voters.
There's a good chance Trump didn't know that when this joke happened.
But also, like, why are you bringing up a comedian before your fucking rally? It's
Well, because Trump is essentially a comedian. Like, if he was
Yeah.
an opening act for Metallica or something,
yeah.
in a world where he wasn't a politics guy, he would be he would kill. He'd just come out there and be like this funny asshole that's just like, and Coke, have you seen Coke lately? They changed the label. They changed the Coke label.
They don't like
spent
me.
millions of dollars to change
But
the
that's
Coke
okay.
label.
I'll
He'd just
keep
talk
drinking
about
that
random
garbage.
shit. Yeah, it would be great.
I mean, his debate performance in 2016 is the funniest fucking
very funny.
I've said it before.
Jeb Bush is great.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Trump stays the fuck out of politics for the rest of his life, but just shows up to every debate, like not even as the moderator, but like
jester.
as the peanut gallery,
Yeah,
that would be fucking peak.
Waldorf and Statler and Trump.
Yeah,
Effectively,
he's
with
the
a
third.
one-man that, yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
completes the fucking crotchety funny old man triangle.
yeah.
But it's just like, why are you bringing this
Well,
dude who, like, I like Kill Tony, but it's like, why are you bringing Tony Hinchcliffe?
It'll be really funny if he loses Pennsylvania by 4%.
Yeah, yeah. So for context, the tweet says notably 4% of Pennsylvanians are Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so at least 500
Around 500,000 people.
Also, one of the Trump supporters that I actually know in person is Puerto Rican. I wonder how he feels about this.
Well,
it's curious.
to be fair,
I'm not
a
going to
lot
ask him. He's an asshole, but still.
To be fair, a lot of Trump supporters and like right-wing people, can take a joke a lot better than
typically,
lefty motherfuckers. So
I wouldn't say that.
I would say 60,
yeah, that's true. A lot of them can't as
60,
well.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of them really fucking can't.
that's true.
You're just a triggered liberal. And it's just in response to somebody making a light jab at Trump.
Yeah. I've seen that in real
That's
life.
true.
I've seen that in real life.
I've seen that in real life and on Twitter.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, it's Twitter, but still.
It's something. But let's go.
Do we want to go to the Mr. Breast or do we want to clown it up?
Let's Mr.
Hang on.
Breast.
Let's do another. No, let's do another. We got Kamala
Yeah,
there.
all
Right?
right.
So you have that open for a bit.
Where's my nose?
This is a hopefully maybe one day a future crossover referencing something we do in the future. I've always said that we should.
We're gonna have Kamala on. Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, hey, if
she loses, she'll probably be open.
Yeah, hey, win or lose, the invitation's always there, Miss Harris.
All right.
Not the point.
There we go.
The point is,
I'm ready. I'm ready for the story.
She got her possibly best endorsement from the Midwest here. Kamala Harris walks up a critical Juggalo vote with major Insane Clown Posse endorsement. Big whoop whoop.
Who the fuck?
Somebody lose
interviewing him.
He's probably gonna lose Michigan too. Well, he's definitely probably gonna lose Michigan.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Michigan's are not gonna be a win for him, I think. Should we? Well, we should get into this after this, but yeah, no. This is a Violent J appeared on a podcast somewhere. Shaggy Too Dope. I don't know if he's said anything. I feel like he'd be more of an RFK guy.
I don't think he's a really public guy.
I don't know
because I don't really see him that much at all.
I know he said some dumb things, but then again, they both said some dumb things. But you know, magnets.
This is Insane Clown Posse.
But I've also heard they're like the nicest people in show business.
Oh yeah,
or something.
And honestly,
so,
like most juggalos,
I know the Violent J
really
is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've interacted with a lot of juggalos. It comes with the territory of living where you live. Some of them are really nice people. Some of them are kind of weird, and some of them are definitely
Cringe.
pricks. But yeah, some of them are cringe too. But typically, they're really nice, and they share weed. Every juggalo I've ever met has like shared a joint. So it's like, hey,
that's the most important thing right there.
Hey, so if every one of them in face paint will pass a joint over, it's like, all right, sweet. There's something there, The
If we ever get one of the fucking yogalos on, we all have to do the face paint.
Oh yeah, I've also said we should. Yeah, I want to do something.
I think as a joke, I might do like Gene Simmons paint.
I'll show up, but I'll do it wrong and just do the black part. It'll be great.
Black parts, but everything normal, just plain face.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? But yeah,
it's me, Mr. Yooka.
We getting into Mr. Breast now?
Yeah, let's knock out some Mr. Breast stuff here.
All right, we got Mr. Breast. So
2 billboards outside of Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, it's either the title or the headline of a timeline. It's one of them. I'll figure something out. But yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is not formatted very well.
In Illinois, people are claiming this billboard is real. Assume it's got to be Photoshopped, but since someone put your name on it, thought you should know.
Yeah,
and what does the billboard say, Tristan? What do they say?
Hang on, I'll ask my good friend and cousin and brother and son, Bliston, if he has an opinion.
I hear he's his own grandpa.
Get in here, Bliston.
I'm just filling time as I go over here and say hi to my. Oh, hey, it's me. Oh, hey, it's me.
Yes.
It's me, guys.
Yes.
Hello, I'm back after dying several times.
Yes.
This billboard says "Fuck Israel," paid for by Mr. Beast LLC.
Yes.
And it is. What is it on front of?
That's in front of Chicago Airport.
Oh,
no, I mean
it's in front of the Palestine flag.
Yeah, in front of the Palestinian flag. Yes.
And the second one here says "Death to Israel," paid for by Mr. Beast LLC. Again, in front of the Palestine flag.
So you're telling me the creator
they're both in the Mr. Beast font too.
And
then this other one. You gotta show the other one there.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a sec, but right now, someone on Twitter at Mr. Beast, it's not funny. This garbage your useless brand paid for. Go fuck yourself, Mr. Beast. I'm sure your billboards will free the Islamic Republic of Palestine.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's.
And then someone else, how dare you allow this disgusting billboard at. Hashtag Amy is Rael Shai. Hashtag Zionist. Hashtag evil. Hashtag hateful.
Fuck Amy.
Yeah.
Hashtag Zionist. Hashtag evil.
I think we're trying to
I
say.
don't know.
We're trying to say that. I don't know.
I'm a Zionist. This is evil.
I understand what they're saying, but the combination in that order is very
hilarious.
Very...
Oh, and then click that last one down there.
Yeah, we gotta see this next one.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the good
one. Let's pull this up in full screen.
Yeah, there you go.
None of us are making a statement here, but that's very funny.
No, it's somebody who put a sign up here that says "paid for by Mr. Beast LLC." It doesn't mean we think Mr. Beast necessarily says that. I'm saying that to save my own ass.
Yeah, I will say this was not paid for by Mr. Beast LLC.
This was
it
not.
Wasn't.
Mr. Beast did not, and he literally came out and said in a public statement that he did not do this. So we're saying that he didn't do this.
A matter of fact.
Yes.
Like actually, no joke, it is.
Legally speaking, he did not pay for these. This was someone hacking this.
Yeah, like not even legally speaking, factually speaking.
That too.
This was somebody hacking it.
I'm covering my ass on all.
This is somebody hacked a billboard. It's really
litigious. Funny. I didn't say that either.
Yeah. Allegedly.
I'm giving myself. I'm giving myself all options.
I just don't like the guy.
I don't like the guy either. Fuck him.
There's new leaks from the Mr. Beast server or whatever, by the way.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast has a server?
Well, like a company Slack.
Yeah, there's leaks that are like involving Ava again regarding being a rapist and a child molester.
Allegedly.
I'm not going to believe that until more proof comes out.
We're going to say allegedly.
Yeah, anyone can fake these things, but I mean, it's not unbelievable. So
let's. The thing I'll say there is
several images.
Send it to the government, folks. Let the government find this shit.
Yeah.
Don't send it to Mama Max.
Yes, definitely. Mama Max, he would probably love it, but don't send it to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's still gonna make a comeback, by the way. He's still planning on it.
He really
there
is.
It is.
What is your just
I kind of want to put a Mr. Beast PNG on the fucking thumbnail now.
Stop stealing!
Put it on one of the transformations of Asmongold.
Nah, this image is perfect as is.
Well,
I wish I knew who made it.
Asmongold, should we get into that?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have all of the stuff, but we can.
Well, it all started with a big thing that he did.
Yeah, I forgot what exactly the context for it was, but he was on stream. I'm not sure if it was with somebody else. But Israel did a big attack on Palestine, bombed the hospital.
Yep.
And a lot of people burned alive.
Yeah.
Which that sucks.
I can the the context if you want.
I'm just gonna put this up.
Oh yeah, so someone posted this.
This happened on October 14th, by the way.
Yeah. Yes. So someone's post here. This is from a user on Discord, Bram Stoker's Cacula. Cracula, my bad. March 16th, 2024, 9:27 p.m. Hey man, why do you hate Asmongold so much? Quote, October 14th, 2024. Which, admittedly, like, calling your shot like this is beautiful. I love it.
That was wild.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. How did that happen? That was from March.
Yeah. It's literally just calling shots, It's kind of like how everyone claims of it, like The Simpsons has, called everything just because they've done so many episodes of stuff. It's like, not really.
This guy has a better track record than The Simpsons, honestly, 100%.
This guy better tell us what's going on in the next Nintendo Direct.
What's the lottery numbers, motherfucker?
Come on, yeah. Who do I bet on?
I just want to know when the full Tamriel rebuild's going to be released. I've been on that.
You know what this is? This is the prequel to Minority Report. This is the first person with, like, precog powers.
Oh,
but he's just posting on Discord about dumb shit.
He's just shit posting.
Bad world that would be.
It'd be so
honestly, if I had powers of precognition, in addition to making really, really smart investments and stuff like that, I would also shit post.
Oh yeah,
are you kidding me?
The time was probably just edited in there.
No, maybe.
It's
the earth is flat, motherfucker.
It's possible, but I'm gonna hope for the calling the shot. Just because
I like to believe too.
I've called shots.
I watched the X-Files as well. I want this to be real.
All right, so we'll get into a little bit of the context on why October 14th is significant.
Yeah.
So on October 14th, 2024, Asmongold did a stream where he he said in as many words, fuck Palestinian people, their culture is inferior, I don't care. And frankly, I don't care about most of it. I mean, like, on some level, it's like, yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not going to do anything about it. I don't think I'm going to really affect change here. So,
Yeah.
that's fine. But, yeah, he said some pretty hostile things.
Yeah, he was saying that, that they have an inferior culture also, which, like, you can say
And
that
who
about
gives
a lot
a
of
shit
places.
if they're dying? And, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
which
pretty,
It's
to be
very
fair, though,
heartless.
as a lot of people have pointed out, it's, Hassan has said many similar... Hassan calls people shit skin, which I've never heard outside of Cole.
That's something I've never heard outside of, like...
Yeah, that is just straight racism. My God.
Yeah.
By the way, now we're on
But this is now we're on Asmongold. Trigger warning. Asmongold's lifestyle. This is a superior culture, as said by Mad Proletarian here on Twitter.
Yeah, which Twitter annoying people, but also like there's
is rough.
There's a fucking like Taco Bell get together with friends box right there. There's a 1,000 styrofoam cups, which are all, I guarantee, full of mold.
I'm guessing that like maybe half of these are less than halfway full.
Yeah.
Most of these are like 2
I like
sips.
the way.
Remember that one time
he has that power bar right next to his chair.
Oh yeah, that's also like a fire hazard. Like, let's just put a smoke detector on carpet. Real brain trust level.
Y'all remember that one time where Asmongold drank water and he was like, ugh, disgusting, and then he drank a soda and said, that's better.
A very funny clip.
That is hilarious, admittedly, but yeah. Go to the next one.
But
and then there's his sink. I'll go back to his sink real quick. So yeah, his sink. Yeah, we saw. I think we did see one time.
Is that a cricket? What is that over there?
It looks like a mantis.
It looks like a cricket, actually.
It looks like a grasshopper or something,
Something like that.
Actually, it's a bit too big to be a cricket. It's probably a grasshopper.
By the way, I know this is probably a plant, but I immediately thought, like, he has a fucking tree growing in his fucking sink.
Yeah, it is a plant. He's showed pictures of himself.
But he does have some other shit growing in the sink there. He's got some kind of brown stuff.
We showed this in a previous episode, and
that
was the one with the spider in it, if you remember that, which we're not showing that, folks, for those of an arachnophobia fetish.
Yeah, you're good on spiders.
I said
Real quick,
arachnophobia
though.
fetish.
Arachnophobia fetish?
Yeah, that's what I said. I immediately heard myself say it, and I'm like, arachnophobia, what the fuck? Arachnophobia fear.
So that's him with a roach on his shirt.
That
He's
is
just
a
like,
roach.
oh, geez, I gotta get this off of
that's a roach?
There's a video of it.
It is a roach. He said it's a roach.
There is a video of it.
I can pull it up. It's hilarious too.
Okay.
I see roaches. Like, my house is messy as fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never seen a roach in my life, like in a real house.
I've
seen bed bugs and mice, never roaches.
I've seen roaches.
I see roaches
on
so rarely.
I've seen roaches at other people's houses or apartments, but I've never had them.
I see roaches so rarely that I freak the fuck out when I see them, and usually I'm not like a guy who freaks out with shit.
Here's
like
that video.
In a chair with a mouse.
Here's this video. We're gonna go full screen now.
Dude, if I saw a rat in my house, I'd keep it. You kidding?
New pet unlocked.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nope. YouTube.
Oh.
Playing Overwatch.
There's a roach.
That says a lot about Overwatch, really.
Oh shit! He's on my belly. Look at him. He's right there.
Don't show. Get him off of you.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Go in the garbage can.
Remember,
no, flush him down the toilet. Kill him.
I hate to say this like this, but there are people that actually took this guy's opinions as like godsend. I'm sorry,
scary.
man. If I saw anyone I like respected, living like this, I would immediately just be like,
he's just a freak. I mean, he looks like a freak. He looks like fucking Cyrax.
Yeah.
He looks
I fucking hate him.
He looks like Cyrax if he maybe was cleaner slightly.
A little bit, I guess.
Marginally.
He looks cleaner than Cyrax to me.
He showers at the very least.
He showers at least one time a week.
Oh,
At
God.
least.
Maybe.
But
Sometimes 2 weeks.
I will-
2 weeks.
I will say on his comments, a lot of people, and I want y'all to let me land
All right.
because I'm going to say something that might sound a little bit fucked up at first,
Oh, I'm totally
but
down for that.
I want to justify.
Oh yeah, tell me how they all deserve it.
No,
I've said
not-
some
How bad is their culture?
that part's
Tristan?
fucking
Tell me.
objectionable. But
Yeah.
I do sort of agree that some cultures are inferior, not because it's, brown people, Islam, but any culture that, like, puts religion, like, front and foremost in, like, the way they make their laws
Yeah,
and
shit.
shit. I do think that that's a less desirable, like, society.
Yeah, there's
than
some
one
fucking
that
people
doesn't
out
do
there
that.
that are eating cats or whatever. Like
They're eating the cats.
They're
They're eating
eating
the
dogs.
dogs. They're eating my little goldfish. They scooped them up
And
right out of the
Kamala
bowl.
doesn't
and went,
want any cows. She doesn't want the cows.
You remember Michael
Have you known
Jackson's
about-
mom?
She took the
Bubbles?
cow. She ate it in front of me. It was horrifying.
Well,
Remember
I'm
Bubbles?
She said, "I'm going to do that to all the cows."
I
Yeah,
got
make
the
them extinct.
controversial take that the guy. I mean, I hate Asmongold, obviously, but he really probably shouldn't have been banned. I mean,
Well,
he's
it's
doing
like a
pretty
two-
bad shit.
Yeah, it's a 2
That's
it's a 2
the
week
thing.
ban.
He went as far
Okay.
as to say that they deserved it, which
Okay,
no
well,
matter how bad your country or society
Maybe.
is, you do not deserve to burn alive because of how your society
because of
is.
where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
Because I didn't have the fucking choice to be born in a town of like 10,000 people with like
Yeah.
shitty fucking access to services and all that. I didn't have that choice.
I mean, like,
I didn't have the choice to be born in America. I didn't have the choice to be born fucking with depression, mental illness shit.
What if I want to be born in
I didn't
Europe?
have that choice.
Would be fringe, be a painter.
Yeah, but
Well-
at least you have the internet and GPS. So
Yeah, exactly.
Fair, fair. We do have GPS.
Yeah. Hey, Helen Mirren would say that's
Was
enough.
onto something.
Yeah.
Not Meryl Streep, Helen Mirren.
But again, like there people have been. I think Mudahar pointed out there's
Suck
like
it, Kurt Cocaine.
I think Mudahar pointed out that there's a bias on Twitch. That there's the Hassan circle and all of the
Yeah.
crazy shit. He said that 9/11. The people those people deserved it and all of that, and it's
Yeah, it's fucked.
and he doesn't really seem to get in a lot of trouble for anything he says. So there does seem to be some
And
kind
he
of
should.
favoritism or something.
Yeah,
He should.
I would say it's whoever brings in money. Really, it's like he has.
That's the thing, though. They both do bring in
plenty of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
They both do. Yeah.
I guess Hassan probably streams longer because he likes to just get up in the middle of his
he
fucking
streams-
reaction
He
videos.
streams like 10 hours a day, and something I've seen people post about lately is the fact that he has like a massive Zen addiction. Like,
I believe
Damn.
I'm not even shitting you. I saw a photo and it was like, you know how you can buy like I don't know if you guys ever bought like cigarettes or anything. You can buy like a carton. Well, it's like-
Yeah.
Just on it. You can buy like a full thing. Usually, where they would take out a pack and sell it there, they will sell.
Oh,
you
like a full display box?
Well, they have the full display tube, like the tubes for the Zens, because they're like these little tubes. I don't have. I
didn't know that they came. I thought it was just like they were just packed in boxes.
just Google, no, Google's
No,
Zen.
Zens, like
Google's
ZYN.
ZYN.
They're little,
I
like,
don't know what the
nicotine
fuck that
Nicotine
is.
pouch.
Oh,
Yeah.
those fucking things.
He
God damn it.
literally has like 4 or 5 of these like tall tubes of them, and it's like,
Listen, man, there's no
Jesus
reason to
Christ.
get addicted to anything with nicotine in it.
Yeah, like even with this thing, I'm not touching tobacco with this.
Yeah,
Fuck
see-
tobacco.
see-
Fuck nicotine. Fuck all that shit.
Like, look, if I ever
Listen,
smoke,
man,
I
it
smoke
feels
menthols.
pretty good.
Menthols are fun. Menthols are cool cigarettes.
I've
Listen
genuinely
up,
I've smoked cigarettes before. I've tried them on 2 separate occasions. I don't get it.
Oh, I would never smoke a cigarette, but these taste good.
No. See, here's the thing. I actually like if I'm gonna smoke like nicotine, I'm smoking a cigarette just because like. I may as well get it the old dirty way,
If I'm smoking, I'm smoking something that tastes good or something that gets me high.
We need to. I've said before, we need to do cigars whenever we do the meetup.
Honestly, yeah, we need to have an episode where we're...
Cigars just for the meme. Yeah.
Loud
Okay.
equals funny cigar pod.
I would do it
cameras.
just for the meme.
What we do is
sure.
2 cameras, big round table, just both, like, all of us smoke cigars, be like, yeah.
I just do that, basically. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Exactly.
We hate women on this podcast.
Honestly, guitar...
White women specifically.
What we need to do is...
That's right. This time Tristan's continuing the meme. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm only continuing it because you continued it first.
Hey, it's the Yakuza show. The Yakuza show continued it first.
Fuck you, Yakuza. Fuck you for that thing that I'm not going to spoil that you did. Both of those things that I'm not going to spoil that you did.
They're both of them involve her,
Amazon.
actually.
All right.
Same. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'm so curious for this show. All right. Well,
all right. So
yes.
Continuing, we've already done that one.
Yep.
So he posted an apology video after he got rightfully fucking torn asunder by everybody on the internet.
Yeah. I'm sorry I said all those people died.
So
that was super bad.
Yeah, he didn't apologize. He just said, "Wow,
okay,
wow, that maybe I shouldn't have said that. I guess." And then he just goes on talking about how his life kind of sucks. And this, that's full.
Well, we know his life. That's fine.
I don't want to see that much of.
Yeah,
that's fair.
He's making me nervous.
We know his life sucks. We've seen his fucking house.
Yeah. God, admittedly,
well, yeah, I don't want him to take up that much of my field of view. You know?
One thing I'm saying is, like, looking at his hairline makes me want to get my hair fixed. I hate to be that guy, but like, he's one of the things that he said that I think it's the most important. Like, not to copy this guy's fucking text, but it is the most like substantial thing that he said during his like apology video. Take a listen.
I'm going to try to, like, I don't know, like, clean up part of my house. I'm going to try to do this, and I'm not going to hire a cleaner.
Yeah! No, you should! You have the money for it!
I view this as a penance.
Well, he's doing it as punishment. He's self-flagellating with cleaning.
He's gonna stream it!
Take accountability
no, he didn't.
For bad things.
I'll say this.
He hasn't been streaming it. He
has other accounts. He could have.
Well, he's not doing it now. Oh, this is so funny because the first thing I said when I saw this was, now maybe he'll have time to clean his fucking room.
He's been doing it.
Yeah,
I guess he is.
Wow. You want to pull that up, Tristan?
I don't have his things.
I don't either.
Oh well. I don't have his pictures of him cleaning, but like if you remember his kitchen from before, he posted a picture of that.
Yeah,
and
I can't believe he's not making content out of it. That's unbelievable.
I know.
It's not, well, he couldn't until like today, literally today. He couldn't until today, but he's been like.
Hold on. I've got
he cleaned his kitchen, and it's not super clean, but it looks like a kitchen a normal person would live in.
So warning,
I really think he should get a cleaner because he probably doesn't know how to clean it properly.
So we did say that arachnophobes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck that! Phobes of any kind of like germs or anything. This is a disgusting image.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah,
so
be
just
warned. We'll give you a warning. Skip ahead to the next I will purposely 256. Okay. So I will purposely set a time code in the description. If you're audio listening, obviously you can't see it, so well, fuck, you don't care. But click
just
the
don't
next
imagine
time code. Just click the next time code. All right. It's full screen. Go ahead.
All right. So, all right. 3, 2, boom. Oh, okay. I gotta tab over to it.
3, 2, 1.
You're gonna click to the next segment if you don't want to see it.
Alright, so we'll do a quick before and after. This is horrendous.
Yeah, this
looks like Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, there's literally fucking forks and shit rusting. There's a
really nice forks.
Yeah, really nice accented forks. And then
okay, so we're off the spider.
Yep.
I'm not going to click off of this.
Yeah,
alright. So we should be good. But this, I mean, it's not perfect, but at the very least, it looks like a normal kitchen that normal people live in.
Yeah, this looks like somebody's. It's a
but
1970s house.
Yeah, which I mean, fair. I live on one.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's in a normal kitchen, but it's like not really deep cleaned properly. I mean, but this also proves that he can clean, so why hasn't he been? I mean,
it's because he's a lazy piece of shit.
You know, if honest to God, if it took 2 weeks of getting banned from Denuvo, it's like he should have hired a cleaner a long time ago because he has.
I think he did.
He has plenty.
He
of
did
money.
at one point,
Yeah, he
and
had the money.
like he stopped. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah. It's the thing. It's like XQC hired
He
as a fucking
probably
cleaner.
thought that the Mexican cleaning lady would steal from him. That's what
I mean,
he was raised Roman Catholic.
Oh yeah,
All
then he
right,
definitely
let's
did.
get off of this.
He definitely did. All right, yeah.
One last thing. All right, so you know he went quiet for a while. He definitely did assure people that he wasn't gonna go woke. He's still kind of stupid.
He's still doing it. It's like being goofy.
So he kind of went quiet for a few days, and then this was like right after we recorded last time, so about a week ago.
Yes.
He in a response to this guy who I don't know who he is.
He's an Apex player. He's also.
That's why I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
But he went live talking about the election. I'm not sure if he had anybody on, but he was just talking about it. And then Asmongold comes out of the woodwork, crawls out of his hole, and posts this.
Yeah.
This was about a week ago.
Why did he respond to this?
I don't know. I guess he just saw it.
They're also both in OTK, which is like the thing Asmongold owns.
Asmongold isn't in OTK anymore. We forgot to mention he was kicked out of basically everything.
Oh, yeah,
he's no longer a co-owner of Starforge, no longer a co-owner of.
So okay, this is why he's posting it. If Kamala really cares about him, what is she doing to bring back these prices from this KFC receipt from 2008 that he has for some reason?
Yeah, so he ordered a 2-piece like from KFC, which was $3.49.
Leg and a thigh. That's a good choice. I would go for a leg and a breast personally, but hey.
I mean, yeah, I'd go for 2 breasts if I'm being real.
Fair.
I'd go for 2 breasts and some good thighs. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, biscuits and gravy, and it's like, okay, but also, like, the value of $1 has changed since 2008.
Yeah.
Well, but also these restaurants do vastly overcharge for shit.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not even that. It's like they are just kind of getting away with scamming people.
They're spending all their fucking money on collab meals.
It's a bit of it's a bit half and half of, like, it is a bit of that, and it is a bit of just dollar has changed. Where it's like
there's something here
make it even
that I didn't notice before.
Yeah,
he ate in.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I thought that this was a receipt he had like in a bag or something,
like a drive-through. Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought this home with him.
I mean, I get
has
like
had it for years.
No, he ate in. I'm choosing to believe he sat there alone in the fucking KFC. Just
it's a one person
over. Eating the fucking fried chicken, yeah.
It's a one-piece or it's a one-person order, so yeah.
Once he's done, he wipes his hands, doesn't wipe his face, stands up, takes his receipt, and leaves.
Shit on the floor all the way out.
He wipes his face, doesn't wipe his hands. Wipes his face, doesn't wipe his hands.
I'm gonna say he doesn't wipe
you kind of have to wipe your
Have you seen the fucking pictures?
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'm trying to be generous here, man.
Why?
I don't know.
He said they all deserve to die in flames. Fuck him.
I was just trying to be nice in a moment. I don't know why I did it.
I think I just said, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I remember I saw your comment and then I came into our little chat and was like, so Tristan, how about that Asmongold tweet?
So, like, did he just have this?
Yeah, he found it while he was cleaning.
He was cleaning, yeah. He just had it.
This
so
is
he was just
from when I went to KFC. It's like either he was keeping his. I mean, either he keeps all of his receipts, which is possible. That's entirely possible. I keep my receipts for a year just in case.
Yeah, I guess so.
But if this is so here's one of many theories. Either this is something he found while cleaning. Or he specifically keeps KFC receipts. Or he specifically keeps receipts from 2008. These are all entirely viable options. Or he just is very filthy and has found something from 2008.
I think it's the last. I think it's the secret option there. Yeah.
Yeah, either that was the
That's the
last
more
time he
realistic
cleaned,
option.
or last time he cleaned, he didn't get that.
I mean, this was a day before my birthday in 2008, 1/29/2008.
Jesus Christ. Not even like late 2008.
Yeah, January.
This was at the end of January.
This was
so
more
he
like
had it for
2000
basically as long as possible for still having a 2008 receipt.
For him, he probably still thought this was 2007. Let's be real. Like, it's...
It looks at his receipt. Oh, it's 2008.
When this receipt was posted, Mass Effect just had one game.
Yep.
Oh my god. Do I have anything that came out in 2008?
We were 3 months out from Grand Theft Auto 4.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I got.
That's fucked up.
Steel Ball Run hadn't come out yet. It started in 2011.
That's true.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's. You want to get to the next story, Tristan?
I was gonna say, do we have a couple more to wrap?
Actually, okay.
Yes.
So we don't have another story, but I have something that I want to show.
Perfect.
Okay.
We can close out like that.
Yes.
So, do you want me to just full pelt show it, and then go into the website? Or do you want me to do the website first and then show you what it looks like in game?
Oh, actually.
Website.
Yeah, we'll do
Website first?
Website first.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is from the web archive from an old Elder Scrolls website.
The Elder Scrolls, yeah.
2007.
Two Towers Memorial.
2002.
Oh my god.
No.
2002.
By
It's 8
Kenneth.
out of 10.
Thanks,
Yes,
Kenneth.
it has an
Kenneth
8.
Gettings Jr. Oh my god. Okay. Hello.
I hope
So,
there's like a
this
Kenneth Gettings the third at this point.
This was published mid September 2002, about a year afterwards. It received an update about a month later. So hey, he's dedicated. But there are a whole bunch of comments like, "Oh my god, oh wow, this is so inspiring," or "Wow, this is kind of offensive."
Most of it is just it's offensive, yeah.
No. A lot of this is
people arguing.
Yeah. See, one of my favorite ones. Scroll back up.
Yeah, I know the one.
I never knew
I never
9/11.
Happened in
9/11.
Oblivion 2.
Oblivion 2. That's so good.
Posted by the Republic of Congo. So
Hell
hey,
yeah.
high places.
Congo rocks.
Well, wait, go down to that other one. Hang on. No, but nobody who doesn't like this mod, you're just a bunch of bleep guts. You can't rag on the author for making something to commemorate the horrible events of 9/11. That's just stupid. Good mod. Keep it up.
Bleep guts.
And this guy, Darth Blaze 99, he had to double dip.
Yeah.
So first he says, I'm glad someone has thought of this. I remember the day it happened, and my feeling of hopelessness. I am glad this mod is here to remind lowercase a Americans where we come from. And then, 5 minutes later, he says, and for those of you who badmouth this mod, why don't you crawl back in, like a tavern, your hole of unfeelingness and stay there to rot, you retards.
He needed 5 minutes to pop out that masterpiece.
He had to drop in the R slur just to do it to him.
Oh, sometimes you gotta. It's a sentence enhancer.
It's 2006. You're gonna see it. I like that this is years after this happened.
Yeah. It only preserved to the web archive only preserved to the first page. So we don't have anything from before November 2005. And also this one was edited by a mod.
Edited by Lord Devil.
Because they were apparently flaming and not civilized.
You have crossed the line of unacceptable flaming trash.
Get a clue and keep your trash along these lines.
Post and vote deleted.
This is great.
Post and vote deleted.
Very good.
There's one that I wanted to read from Slayer X. So hopefully this guy's related to Zane.
Great. Hang on, Tristan. Can you put on some? Hang on. Let me just throw on a song. You can play it quietly.
Yeah. I'll put it in the background.
So what were you saying, Gabe?
I was gonna say, like, we should try to make it like a recurring thing where we seek out something like this.
Yes, I like that. very much.
I came across this.
I'm an enthusiast of old internet shit, so
I've got a link to the old like Sonic the Hedgehog fan forums and stuff.
Oh, excellent.
nice. You might find me on there somewhere.
Maybe.
Try
Oh,
this
boy.
down a little bit. This is for those of you with rude and harsh comments about this mod, ellipses. 9/11 couldn't be stopped. So if it happened to you, you would be dead. This is a great mod and is probably
Oh,
appreciated.
the audio's
one
fucking up. This
It-
was
it-
a bad
the audio's
idea.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it fucking up?
I think you
it's
need to
snippy.
restart the stream.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's
do
okay.
I?
We don't need a music. It might.
I'll just do it.
Yeah,
I'll just
try.
restart the stream anyway.
Well, we'll try it just in case, because if it doesn't, then
Yeah.
it's like
It might fuck with Spotify.
Actually-
though, you're right.
Hang
Well, I
on.
mean, probably won't fuck with Spotify, but it's just like
Okay, yeah, sure. Some Halo.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it to this just because I want it to be kind of somber and sad.
Executive decision from Tristan. Alright.
oh, there we go.
This is for those of you with rude and harsh comments about this mod. 9/11 couldn't be stopped. So if it happened to you, you would be dead. This is a great mod and is probably appreciated 1p by the family as victims of 9/11. Some of you may say it's a government conspiracy. Take it like it is. It was America's first quote-unquote sparking terrorist attack.
The sparking zero, if you will.
Yes.
Sparking zero.
Some of you may say, why don't we get the troops out of Iraq? Well, if we said that, the men and women of Iraq and America that died from the events following 9/11 and the war in Iraq would have died for nothing. Literal sunk cost fallacy there. I love to see it. It's too late to pull out. The mission is not complete.
Yeah, I've heard
was this
that
before? Was this before or after Bush did the mission accomplished thing? Like I think Bush did that really early, like in 2003.
This is after. This was after.
Yeah, this was after.
The mission is not complete, and if we pull out, we would have lost what? A bunch of Americans and thousands of innocent civilians? You people that are harshly responding to this need to face the fact that 9/11 will never be forgotten. I'm downloading this mod. Hang on. I'm downloading this mod. This is fucking insane. I'm downloading this mod for the people that died from that day. You people should be ashamed of yourselves for talking about something like this in that sort of way. Think about it. Think about it if all of a sudden an airplane is flying right at you. Especially the Americans that posted harshly about this should be the most ashamed when your country gets attacked and you couldn't care less. Line break. The events that took place on 9/11 will not be forgotten. Fucking forum signature. Some will win, some will lose.
Yeah, well, some lost that day. Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
Thank you.
That was very good. That was very good.
So-
a 10-hour standing ovation at Cannes for that one.
So can we now see this mod?
Yes, if you'll give me a moment, maybe you might want to do a cut because I might have some technical issues with OpenMW.
Really quick, while you're setting this up, shout outs to our patron if you want to listen to more 9/11 related content. We have our postal episode. The finished one is up there, actually.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yes. Claw edited it, and the finished one's up there. We're going to start working on editing the other episodes as we go, but that first one's there for patrons. Also, the raw versions of every other episode. Patron exclusive. Hey, technically, that's a patron exclusive. You get to hear all of our fuck-ups and things we cut out.
That's true. You get to hear all of our bickering and angry infighting. We're just like the Beatles at the end. It's great.
Yeah,
It's true, Paul. It's true.
I'm sadly the Ringo.
No, I'm the
No,
Ringo.
I'm the
Come on.
Ringo. Come on.
I think we all
We're all
want to be
the
the
Ringo.
Ringo. Here.
Everyone
We all
the
think
Ringo.
that we're the
the
Ringo.
main star. Let's be
I'm
real.
fine being George.
I'll accept it.
That's the valid.
Oh shit.
I have my custom
This is
music.
pretty epic, Tristan.
So yeah, it's gonna be playing until it finishes loading in. There's Todd Howard.
Great.
All right, so
Here we are
hopefully
in the Morrowind sanctum.
hopefully the
It's coming
It's
through.
looking great.
the performance isn't horrible. Yeah, let me real quick check out my
There he
drip.
is.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
the
Hell
drippler.
yeah. All right, so you might remember this. This is from the multiplayer server that
We
we
used to
had.
do a multiplayer Morrowind thing. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to do it again, but it was just so much
Yeah,
work for Tristan.
It is a bit hard for me to like actually keep it running with my PC the way it is.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Eventually,
but
it'll come back.
I've been getting the Morrowind modding bug,
Yeah.
so stay tuned. You know, hey, if you're in the server and you want to maybe do Morrowind, stay tuned.
Pushed so hard.
All right, thank you,
Oh,
Sokusia
my.
Sergala. What do you have to say about Fargoth? He fucked my wife, and now I'm crying. Are you happy, Elderfire? Are you fucking happy with that gnome you left me for?
Fish is pretty happy. Fargoth's pretty based.
Yeah, he fucks everybody's wives.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, hey,
We all
it's this
knew
guy.
it.
Welcome to the world of Morrowind. Copyright trademark pending.
Who's this guy? Huh?
It's me.
Yeah.
There's him with all of his fucking drinks.
Yeah. And there's Tristan. Yeah.
Yeah, there I am.
We're right here in the heart of Saint Denis. And
Yeah.
I think the mod is somewhere in Saint Denis. Oh, there's the Morrowind. That's the Morrowind I know and love.
Yep.
I love this game.
Good old Bitter Coast region. My frame rate is fucked.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
getting a little
pop that
shitty,
stream.
but it's the Morrowind experience.
Yeah, tell me
Oh,
when you
yeah,
get,
I'm
tell me when you
streaming.
get there, so that way I can
This
tune
is
back
the
into the show.
2007 Morrowind experience.
I have to remove these rocks.
Ah, I see.
Wait, is it not? Hang on, it didn't load.
Uh-oh.
What? All right, hang on.
Oh,
We're having some technical
technical
issues.
issues!
Good old technical difficulties. Okay, that's fine. I do have the mod saved. I have it. I made sure to like have a backup copy of it.
Hell yeah.
So, if you'll just give me a moment.
Yes.
Oh, do I have it backed up? Oh no.
Oh no. Is this what I was
It's all
saying? Go back
going to
to.
hell.
Okay, wait.
Okay, waiting.
You know
I-
something in the downtime, I have to say.
Yes.
There it is.
He's got it. We never wound up scouting the area of the fucking building in Toronto where they flung shit at electricians for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, they
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
And I really think I need to do that, even though it's been a while. You know, the weather is less scorchingly,
Yeah.
miserably end of the world dystopian hot. So
Starting in that last little bit of nice weather before like snow
it
and
gets
frost.
end of the world dystopian fucking permafrost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Okay.
fucking world we live in. But maybe I'll take a look. We'll get a little loud equals funny live on the scene report. I still want to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Screener.
I mean, hey. If both you guys want to go and shoot something, I'd
I
be
mean,
down
we
for it.
could.
But
We
it
could
could be
probably
its own
run
video
an
on the
hour.
channel too.
Okay, so I want to be absolutely sure that I have this installed, so I'm just looking at the launcher right now.
Yes.
I would love a dark mode on this fucking thing.
Your face is full bright right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hurts my eyes. I was in the there it is. I was in the construction set last night, just working on a mod. I'll show that off too. Fuck it, why not?
Fuck it.
And yeah, why not? But yeah, it's rough. It's rough on the eyes, the construction set, and also it crashes.
Well, I have to
Alright.
assume the Morrowind one hasn't been updated in a long time.
Oh, it's rough. Yeah, I have it set to large address aware, and
Why
even
is
then,
there no
it's-
other like fan made one that's better?
Yeah, good question.
I think there is. It's just it has issues with compatibility. I think.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So give me a sec. I'm loaded into the game. I just have to. Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, let's see.
Hold on. Trying to pull it up here.
I like the music.
He's been crying. Yeah, the frame rate's rough. It's just because I'm streaming it.
Yeah, it's
like it plays fine otherwise.
Yeah, this game was made way before the concept of streaming a game on Discord was even a concept.
Yeah, we're lucky this works at all.
Oh,
where are we going? Uh-oh.
We're going to the memorial. Oh, it's here. All right, sweet.
Hopefully this works. Uh-oh.
All right. Gotta move some rocks.
If it doesn't work, this will probably have to wait for next time. But it looks like the guy is here.
No, all right. Let me turn the music down.
Yeah, a little.
All right.
It's
So
never gonna give you up, though. It's never gonna happen.
as you can see, I have Tamriel rebuilt installed. But ooh, huh? What's this little island, huh?
Oh, it's a little crescent-shaped stain.
Well, let me talk to Two Towers Boat Guide. Why, hello. I'm Two Towers Boat Guide. Hello, Two Towers Boat Guide. Let's go to the Two Towers Memorial region.
I love that.
Let's build that navigation mesh. Let's build it better.
Yeah, OpenMW made the loading a bit longer. But, you know, at least there's less fucking...
lovely ambience, though.
Alright, we are out of the frame rate area, and...
Oh, nice.
Oh
dear
there
God.
it is.
Oh, that's perfect.
There's Two Towers Boat Guide again. He's hanging
crying.
out. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to...
Quick flight.
Get
alright.
up there. No, don't do it. Don't slam into the building with a fire spell.
I'm not going to.
What's at the tree? We gotta see that too, but we'll save that.
Yeah, we're doing a little thing. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Amazing.
You can see you can see the rest of Vardenfell and Morrowind in the distance.
Good.
Oh, that's
Right.
perfect.
I gotta see what this is, because I checked this mod out, but what is that? That's an interior. Okay, hang on. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Is there a whole fucking zone inside this thing? Jesus Christ.
We have the shrine.
All in Mario Odyssey. Are we gonna have to parkour up it?
Nah, I can
Is there
fly.
anything up there?
No, I checked. Sadly, there are no trapdoors that go inside, and there's like burning stuff everywhere.
Can't fall down. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, well, you
Should we read the memorial?
yeah, give me a second, because you gave me the idea, and I just, you know.
Oh dear, no!
Damn, he done gone and did it.
I did 9/11, guys.
He
All right,
did
let's
it
read the
well.
memorial.
He did one half.
Here lies a tribute to those lost on the fateful 2L's day of Heartfire the 11th. They made it lore friendly.
Oh, good.
May all who traverse this island be inspired and moved by what this shrine represents. That no life was lost be forgotten. That we of Morrowind may unite to realize and understand that our lives in homeland, capital are much more important than our house or clan. As it was once written, many fall but one remains.
Hang on. Both fell, none remained.
Well, yeah, but like, it's appropriating the Nerevarine prophecies.
I understand.
This is Shrine Guard. That's his full name.
Guard and Shrine, as it were.
And then we have a little campsite with
Right.
fire. That's a little bit
That's
insensitive.
triggering. Yeah.
Plans of the Shrine of the Two Towers. Day 1. I've come. How many pages is it? 6 fucking pages.
Wow, that's a little too much.
I've come to this island to create a shrine. I've come to on this island. Come on this island. Okay. To create a shrine and memorial dedicated to those lives lost in the realm of America a year ago.
Realm?
Yeah, I guess we're in a realm.
Tilvern
Monk of Jehovah. Monk of Jehovah.
Jehovah's Witness.
That's not in Morrowind lore.
Someone probably was the guy who made this. Kenneth, are you Jehovah?
Yeah. Oh, all right. Okay.
What's going on here?
Okay.
We're just in a cave now.
Items that have been shipped. This
is the rubble of 9/11, I guess.
I guess that's the bit.
It's just a bunch of fucking ingredients.
Well, there's more.
Armor.
Is there more for that door? Okay.
Oh,
What is?
I don't like where this is going, but you know, hey.
We're going into a mysterious cavern. There's gonna be dragons.
Hang on, let me get a little bit of a light here.
Yeah.
A brighter
A
light.
little bit of purple light. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Now we're fucking flying.
What is this? What is through this door?
Oh goodness, there's more doors.
Travel land.
They just fucking upscaled like one of the Vivek places.
Yeah. It's the
It would be
doors are
hilarious
very large.
I would say it'd be hilarious if it actually had like the
So
interior
why are
of the
we-
World Trade Center.
Why are we in the back rooms? This is actually really fucking liminal.
This is kind
I
of this
don't
is a
know.
little. This is a
That
little.
guy who
skibbity.
makes the guy that makes the videos about forgotten games needs to get this mod.
True.
This is just like spooky. It just
there's
keeps
a-
going,
there's
and
a
there's
chest.
other paths
There's a labyrinth. Someone made a labyrinth.
dedicated.
There's just arrows in a sack over here.
Okay. See, and this is why I hate Morrowind.
What
I
is
check
this?
every sack, and I can't stop myself.
Oh, that's why you got to get it. Detect enchantment
Oh.
or detect basically anything. Detect key. What the fuck?
What is this
fuck is
fucking
going
mod?
on?
Coda flowers?
This is
Whole
very.
fucking sermon area?
I legitimately think maybe Claw might have to stream this sometime.
Oh my god. Unshattered glory. Cure everything on self. Rally creature and humanoid on target and touch. Okay. Remove curse. I don't know about that effect.
What's the note say?
Let's take a look. Unshattered glory, this great shield is forged with an honor and memory of those who lost their lives on the attack, capital A attack, on the great country of America. Please do not touch.
Was it a
That
country
name
or a
doesn't
realm?
roll. That name doesn't roll.
Oh,
off the tongue quite like Attack
I
on
touched.
Titan.
Oh my god,
Alright.
these guys are powerful. Okay.
Yeah, they're strong.
Oh, I don't know how you kill him.
Well, now we're running through the back rooms,
Hang on,
everyone. This is a
alright.
loud equals funny
Yeah.
gaming moment. This is
Uh,
an
We
expedition.
were close to
Where
the
the
end of
fuck
the episode,
Was
but
it? Oh, it was stop.
We got to see this fight go out.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
y'all.
Climactic battle.
Damn.
They're still
I think-
going.
I think one of the other. Oh yeah, he's been he's been paralyzed.
Oh, okay. Where is that slave?
That's a good question.
All right, let's.
All right, let's. I really want to finish looking through this area. There's another hallway.
Yeah, let's see that
Okay.
out. Let's see this out.
This
But
is
yeah.
gonna be going on a while. There's so many hallways. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is
This is so spooky.
impressive.
It has surprising
It
depth.
has to have at least 2 bases, right?
Who would ever walk this far, though? Get a
That's a
fucking.
good- That's a good question. My speed is 150.
You need to have super speed.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay,
there's
there's
so
so
much
much.
branching paths. This is insane.
This is like
Tristan.
one of the Halo night maps that we always get lost in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why is there
Literally-
so
We
much?
need a Morrowind Halo map. That would be great.
Actually, yes. In
That
fact,
would be
I mean, like,
actually
Vivek
really fucking
City.
cool.
Yeah.
in fact, this little layout of this area seems to make like a decent multiplayer map.
It would actually. Different area.
There's
Wow.
a-
Cut off
it's like a
this
little
area
little
and yeah.
square, yeah.
Like,
This part.
pop that up right there. Add a room right here, maybe.
I
Yeah.
like the weird jumpy hallway though.
Okay, this is the same. This is the same
Yes,
book that's
same book.
outside.
Yeah.
Anything in the desk?
This
Nothing
is
new.
It's more books. All right, yeah.
Get these
There's
mods and
there's
it's
an
just like,
enchantment in a sack here.
Ooh.
shitty amulet.
Restore health. Yeah, that's fine.
Master's
Probe.
Pro.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Master of Unlocking.
And final room.
Alright.
We got some
Sorry,
candles.
nothing.
And then this one loops back, I guess.
Yep. All right, let's go out and what the fuck? Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, that door doesn't go anywhere. That's a fake door.
Real fake doors.
Woo!
All right, let's go outside and take another look at that at them towers.
We'll leave off with the skyscrapers.
We gotta get a nice vista, yeah.
Man, we should have found this mod 1 month ago. A month and a half.
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
Actually, really, a month and.
Well, listen,
3/4
Dane,
ago.
you're never supposed to forget, so here we are still remembering. You know,
I
a lot
forget.
of people only remember on September 11th when it comes around, but I remember on October 28th, I remember.
You know what I'm instinctively thinking of here, really, when I'm looking at this on the island? I'm thinking of a fucking Teen Titans tower.
Yeah.
Titan Tower, yeah.
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 Oh! Damn it! All right, beautiful.
Well, on that note.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking rest until morning, but fucking Dark Brotherhood.
No, that's
You gotta
not
kill
gonna
him.
happen.
You know what? Nah, I'm good. So this has been Loud Equals Funny episode 65.
Yes.
Yep.
Folks,
Take
check
it
us
easy,
out.
folks. Never forget to listen to Loud Equals Funny.
Yes, check us
You
out on
and Mom.
everything. If you're listening on the audio, check out the YouTube. If you're checking out on YouTube, download those podcast platforms.
Make
and
sure
listen to
you
us there,
watch
too.
Make sure you watch it. It's mostly
It's
video.
mostly
podcast.
video now, admittedly.
You're gonna want to watch it.
It is.
Yeah.
But hey, we're working on audio content. We're working on other stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, again, Patreon, Loud Equals Funny, Patreon, Deadwing Dork as well. Check them out there.
Yay!
Yes.
With that, I bid you all a penis.
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 Never forget the two penises.
Twin
The
penis.
two penises. Ah!